Damn, and Paul up in here too.
When it comes to trimming your balls, you've got to level up your game.
Brand new Lawnmower 4.0. The 4.0 has advanced.
Hey, everybody out there. We got 2 in the
Hey.
background, and I got 4 up on the panel. Hey, Jack.
Hey.
Will, welcome to the Irish.traveler.
Another episode.
Yes,
What's happening?
another day. Another day. So what's happening, Jack? What you get up to?
Just chilling. Playing out my project here. I'm gonna rebuild my island.
You got an island?
Yeah. Well, I wish I had an island, but I got the kitchen island.
Yeah.
Ain't that rich?
Yeah. You're just a secret millionaire, Jack. You're just a secret millionaire.
I got my 3 bags of cement here, 12 bags of sand outside, 40 hollow blocks. Just to start.
40 hollow blocks? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What I was going to say, do you put cement, like when you lay the hollow blocks, do you put cement in between as well?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And I got some thick rebar too.
Yeah, I've seen that. The how they'll put the rebar in and then they'll fill it with the cement. Pretty sturdy.
Oh, Slayer
the hollow blocks on its own. The hollow blocks on its own, you gotta hold like a baby or it'll just crumble in your hands.
Ooh.
Hey, Slayer. No, we've been talking back here for about a half an hour, Simon. I sent you the link earlier on, but you must have been asleep then.
Hey, Simon.
Simon, yeah. Slayer is in town, as they say.
Now, but what are you building again, Jack?
Yeah.
What are you building?
I gotta tear my island down in the kitchen and rebuild it, make it bigger and better.
Okay.
Rocky's back in town.
What up, Rock?
Rocky.
Simon.
Yeah, man. I just might get to go ahead and bust a bullet and shit and ask Jesus to forgive me for getting the jab. Because that's what
Simon's having his dinner now. That's why he's not up.
I was talking to the Slayer earlier this morning.
Is that Calderetta, Simon?
Calderetta?
Yeah. That's what he sent me a picture of. It looks like Calderetta. He sent me a picture of what he's eating at this moment in time.
I'm waiting on Jonah to get up and hear the good news. She probably lose her mind. Probably really go psycho now.
Hey, Rocky. What's up?
This thing.
Dude?
Bam! I need a fixer.
You gotta have one of these.
Yep. Yeah. Gotta have me a. And then once you get the fully vac and the booster, you can laminate it.
No, I didn't even laminate. I just used the ID holder that just happened to fit in, so I just slid it in.
Oh, that's perfect, right there. I'm gonna have to go to the dollar store.
Yeah, I have it on my phone.
Slide in.
I have it on my phone.
Yeah, I have to print it up, the new one.
Yeah, that was fun,
the VA doesn't. Well, you can review the your COVID results, but they don't actually have an app to just like look. Sucks.
Yeah, I had mine scheduled way back in.
What's up, Rocky?
Way back in what was it? It must have been back in September last year. Simon, I know not to do it, but sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet. If I gotta get over there to do all of that, I'm gonna have to just do it.
Hey, Kenny T.
How you doing, Kenny?
Hey, Kenny.
Yeah. The word is getting out.
It's all over
The Philippines.
Spreading.
You know, when they blast it like this for sure. You know they can
Spread
change
like
their mind in
wildfire.
a heartbeat.
Yeah, Filipina P. What was it? 6 hours ago when she released that video.
What's up,
Sorry about
Slab?
that,
I
guys.
know, but you know, they done suffered enough.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that, guys. The mic fell.
No, you all
Yeah.
right, Will. They done suffered enough.
Yeah, we've been needing to get in there since before the hurricane. Well, the typhoon.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now that that's all over with, now I'm hearing that they're still having power issues. You
Yeah,
know,
everywhere.
Mm-hmm. A friend of mine, he's been out since the hurricane. No power. I'm like, what?
Hey,
Yeah.
I just was looking at a video from Siggy Hor, and they ain't got no water. They ain't got no leverage. They went down to the river to wash.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, come on, man. When you go to the zoo, you look at the animals. When you go to the Philippines, you live like a Filipino. Whatever happens there, happens there. You just have to fucking do it.
You just gotta deal with it.
Yeah, it's stupid to think, oh, I'm a Westerner. You know, fuck what you are. You in the Philippines.
What do I do?
I ran. I actually started looking. I ran across a video about the what they call it, the tabo.
Mm.
I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm ready for that. So until I get to that point, I'll just build a bidet.
No,
You
no, what you
better,
can
you
do,
better
Will,
start taking some cold showers
you
just to
will
prepare
do like
yourself.
I told Jonah when she got a cold or something. They just heat up the kettle and pour some hot water into the bucket of cold water, and then it's already good.
True.
I ended up doing that, and I made it too hot.
Now, yeah, the only
Oh,
time I'm taking a cold shower is when I'm drink too much and I'm trying to come down. That's the only time. Other than that, I'm getting in there with some warm water or something. No. I did that shit in the Navy. I did it in the Philippines. No. And it was at night.
I ended up spoiling
Hey,
myself. I got a hot water heater.
hey, Jack. There's a message there for you from Simon, right on your
What's up,
screen.
Simon? I'm good.
Before I get there, I'm gonna make sure Jonah install a water heater in the CR.
Do you not see the message?
Yeah, it says, "Hey,
Hey,
Jack."
Jack.
Oh yeah,
Are
you're
you
a
a
chef.
chef?
Yeah, I'm a chef.
I'm on 4 live streams.
Mm-hmm. What?
I'm on Heart. I'm on Paul. I'm on yours. Oh, that's only 3.
You on the
No,
panel?
and I'm on. Huh?
You on the panels?
I want the Hooters.
Are you on their panels?
No. They over there singing at Paul's place.
Oh, okay.
This girl, she feeling it.
Rocky's saying
Kinda
getting
cute
ready
too.
for a big snowstorm here in Boston. Doing the grocery
Oh
shopping
yeah,
with bus.
yeah.
I'll be back. No worries, Rocky.
That's the East Coast where you get battered.
Yeah, they got a what they call that thing? A boom cyclone about to drop. If it ain't already dropped. What is that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I even got the chat up.
Hey, Kiko.
What up, Kiko?
Go.
Kiko, how you doing? Edith is everywhere.
Tell you what.
And Dice is sleeping.
No, he's awake, man. He's just
He's
texted
awake.
in now. Yeah, I sent him the link.
No, I'm just chilling. That's the best news of the day. What's up,
Hey,
Dice?
Kiko.
Uncle Remus here on station.
Mhm.
So that's the best news of the day. You know what?
Yeah.
I tell you, I knew it was gonna be a good day. Will, I felt so good. I ran on base and got me a big
Oh, oh wow! I haven't had that in. Whew,
Put that tank away, boy. Put hair on your chest.
whew. You ain't
For
lying.
sure.
Put the hair in your chest.
It-
Put
yeah,
the hair on the hair.
the hair that's on your chest is gonna grow some hair on top of it.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
I'm telling you, make it go long. I'm telling you, that tank
Keep
away.
that
You
girl
don't know
overnight.
what's going on. Yeah, I mean, who's up in the chat up in here? Let's see. Oh, I lost the chat. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I
I'm not-
lost heart. No, I ain't lose heart. I'm still there too.
I'm not clicking that chat button
Why?
Well,
because I boot myself off if I do it.
once the screen is open, it should be up on your screen. If I put it up on the screen, it should be right in front of you.
I'm waiting on
Okay, go
Slayer and Kiko to pop up. I'm shocked to see Will here. Jack must have hollered at you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
I text Jack and was like, "Yo," because I saw the video and was like, and then saw everything in the Discord and was like, "All right, let me see if Jack found out about this." And I was actually getting ready to text you next and be like, "Bro,
Right.
did you hear? Like, what is this really going on?" And
They blew it up.
I'm looking at a news feed here. Let's see,
Uh-huh.
CNN, Rappler, France 24. It's out there.
They blew it up in Discord.
It's out there.
I ain't been over to Discord. I ain't know it was blown up in there.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting messages from there, but I don't know my login.
Oh damn! I posted it on Facebook. The second I saw it, Mama H told me about it when I was on Jack Cooking Show stream, and Mama H said, "Oh, breaking news." I'm like, "What?" And I ran with it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got up. It was on my phone when I woke up. So
What time did I send it to you?
you sent it to me. The 7:29 my time, so about 2 hours ago.
Yeah. It was around my time.
So
I
it
was
was.
like,
So that was 4 hours
3:20.
old when you sent that link. Went live.
all right.
I get it.
first-
3:23.
The first message I saw in the Discord was at 6:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Damn. And I was up 5 o'clock watching the Hamster and Jack and what was her name? Franceschi and Shooting Star. And we were all on the panel with JM. I'm like, what? What'd she say? No quarantine, no visa, only vac, and 48, tests before. That's crazy. But I'm stuck here with these VA appointments. Matter of fact, if you ever got one, Will, they FedEx your QTCs to you. I just got mine this morning. February 1st, 12:30. Go on in.
Sheesh. Yeah, see, I already told my doctor, so they already know. Basically, and today was a complete curveball, but we already set up from the day they open the borders, 90 days out, contact Manila, get it all set up. So
Time to grow.
somebody just lit the afterburners on this thing.
I'm telling you, it's just like, damn.
I got a bag packed already.
Somebody woke up and was like, "Oh, wait, we still got 2 more gears."
Yeah, we ain't even prepared.
I mean,
Hey,
because here in the U.S., we've got everybody still back in school. Everything's almost back to normal, except you got to wear a mask. Well, it's suggested to wear a mask unless you go to like Disney or Universal, when you have to. I went to Disney Springs this Sunday. You had to wear a mask to go inside certain places, but it was cold. It's cold here in Florida.
I used to live
Ooh.
in Florida. Where are you at in Florida?
Orlando, specifically Apopka.
Yeah. I
It
used to live in Gainesville
ah,
for about 2
it's
years.
nah,
I'm
it's
going
cool.
I'm going to Orlando when I leave here.
Yes, that's true. Jack's gone to
Go for
Orlando,
work. Go
yeah.
to work.
I'm gonna
That's
warn you
right.
from now. Everybody from the northern states done moved down here. I'm talking everything from Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, all the way down. Done moved to Florida because of COVID. So
That's going to
now we got
bring the rents up. That's going to bring the rents up.
Everything.
rent up. Hold on. Let's slide that one for a second. The amount of apartment complexes that have gone up within the last 3 months is insane.
Mm.
It's absolutely insane.
Airbnbs probably too.
Now, Will, I did my boot camp down there in Orlando. It's
Hey,
gonna
Square.
get hot down there.
How are you?
Oh, that base.
Hey, Square. Yeah, I did my boot camp in Orlando. And guess what I was wearing when I got there? A full-length cashmere coat coming from Philly. They looked at me like, you stupid. Did you know where you was coming? I'm like, look, I ain't taking no chances. I'm leaving Philly. It's cold. I'm going warm. Yeah, boy, I got down there. Cashmere coat like a mofo.
Yeah, they said something on the news the couple of days ago about the average cost of rent here in Central Florida for a 1 bedroom is something like $1,900. Don't quote me on it because I don't recall exactly which news network it was, but
Oh, man.
it's pretty outrageous. It's pretty insane. It's not as bad as California, though. Don't get me wrong. It's not as bad
Oh,
as
no,
California.
no.
Nowhere near as bad as California, but
You get a shoebox for $2,000 in San Fran.
You could have a mansion out here.
Hey,
Oh.
Annie. We
I
got
saw
Annie
this
back
place
in the house.
Hey, Andy, I saw this place in Alfonso. It was only 60,000. Pool, everything's furnished, big screen TV, fireplace, everything was in there for $60K. I'm like, I can do that.
Hey, Garrett,
But unfortunately,
what's the good
probably
news?
owned by
on
one
this?
of those Koreans, you know.
Okay. Ronald, can you hang on a second? Kiko's asking what's the good news. As of February 10th,
What?
all travelers are allowed back in the Philippines, but you have to be fully vaccinated and do a PCR test as of February 10th.
And
That's
get that
13 days from
ticket.
now.
You're connected with Ronald, aren't you, Kiko?
No.
On Facebook? On Facebook? No?
Yeah.
Did you not send him the text, Ronald?
No, I saw something. I was looking on YouTube. I saw, who was that? Filipina Sweet Pea. She
Yeah,
said
that's
something
what I
about
posted.
February 10th. That's
I
if you got
posted
the
it on
jab.
YouTube.
Okay, we got a Joey Edibles. Do you know him, Ronald?
No. Yo,
All right,
Joey.
Guess we got a new paneler.
You got a face?
Hey,
I was
Joey.
on the. That's me. I'm the Score Table Degenerates podcast.
Well,
That's it.
Okay, got you. So good to see. Now, actually, see you for the first time.
what up, Joey?
I think I was up. Maybe it was Simon's. I thought I was on you guys one time. I could have sworn I talked with you once. I can't remember now.
No.
Roger that.
I don't
Well,
remember.
regardless, 420s. You know what that means? 420 on the East Coast.
It's 420 always in the West Coast.
Yeah.
It's 421 now.
Well, when I started rolling this blunt, it was 420. So continuation clause is in effect.
I know that's right.
Then at 419.
It's 420 somewhere all the time. That's the way I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So
it
you're
depends
based
on
in-
which. It depends on which network time clock your computer is set to.
Very true. Very true.
Oh, that's a house
Ohio.
tenant. That's not an apartment, though.
Yeah, I don't have an apartment. I got a house. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, it's Ohio too. Ohio's cold as shit right now. It's 17 degrees. So I mean, you guys are all about used to the Philippines. You guys would hate Ohio. Some of you have probably been through here. It's cold as fuck most of the time.
Yeah, I'm from the East Coast. I know.
I'm from
I'm from Michigan.
I'm from Jersey, so
Oh yeah, you guys are all.
Look at the tri-state area. We got it covered.
yep.
I'm in
The whole
Pittsburgh.
Western Reserve covered up in this bitch. I love it.
Damn that cold. Not feeling it anymore.
The lake's about to. I think the lake's almost froze. I'm gonna see if I can go out and walk and record some video tomorrow. I don't know yet.
All right, now
Do
you know
some ice fishing.
You need a break.
No, I ain't got time. I'm not that bored in life to go ice fishing. God bless those who enjoy it. I just can't do it. That's up to them. I'm not a drinker either. I quit drinking. So you can only smoke so much weed out in the ice before you're like, okay, this is boring. You know, so you gotta go.
Right. You get to staring at the ice.
Right. Well, I always do my giant boulder test first. I always grab a giant boulder and toss it up in the ice. If it goes right through, obviously we're never going to do anything. But if it dents it, then we'll see. Because I like to bring
just dent it. You're taking a chance.
Right? You're great, man.
I saw that message from the dent. Annie, I saw that message earlier. I replied to you on that one.
I've had that done actually. The gallbladder. All they do is just
Yeah, my boy had it done too. Now he got IBS.
I got the same shit. The VA pays you for that though. If you're a Gulf War vet and you got IBS, to consider it presumptive and you get money for that.
I'm saying, and the boy, he fighting it and shit. And I'm like, look, you need to complain. You know, he retired, right? So he figured, well, I'm retired. I'm not going to use the VA healthcare system. You stupid.
The VA healthcare system. Even in the Philippines, there's a VA in Manila. I think there's a couple outpatient clinics too.
Exactly.
You got to be 100% service connected.
Oh, to use one in Manila, they said no, you got to be 100%. I never knew that actually.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I used to answer the phones for the call center years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I told him, squeaky wheel gets the grease. I've been telling him for the last 25 years, just because you're retired, don't be running back off to the Bremerton Naval Hospital. Use the VA. Now they kind of reduced his shit. So he had to send paperwork in, ask for a hearing so they could stop pulling his cheddar. And now he got to wait for the hearing. So they can't pull it until he has his hearing. But I told him,
hey, Daryl,
you got to complain.
Is that you, Chief of Smoke? Just want to confirm first.
Chief of
Daryl.
Smoke probably is.
I know, but I want to confirm first.
Yeah,
he knows the drill. Yeah, I know, but remember that time before that guy came up? I ain't doing it no more. So I have to see their face first before I pull them up.
That's surgery number one.
He knows
Surgery two is sometime next month. I gotta have both my ovaries and fallopian iron.
Not the plumbing. I had the male equivalent to that done, vasectomy.
Well, my daughter had to get it done before she could have kids now. So, yeah, I know the feel.
You can confirm on my phone that it's you, so I know it's you. Because I remember you said something about StreamYard.
Just take a picture of your junk, Daryl, and send it to Garrett. He'll know.
He can text me on his phone, from his phone. He knows the drill. I'm not putting people up until I see their face first. That's it.
Oh yeah, you got to see their face too, because people will come up. I haven't had it on my streams. I don't take open pails all the time, but I've seen people on some streams will come up butt ass naked and do all kinds of stupid shit.
Yeah. That's what happened to me. So since then, boom, done. Show your face first, or no chance.
Yeah, he got that white pepper plastered in his face.
No more exhibitionists, please.
Patrick Swayze shit.
Yeah.
It was a white Swizzle sweet.
And those watch hours, I lost those watch hours because of that dickhead.
Yeah, we did. How many hours we put in that? Like 9?
14.
Yeah, 14.
No pun intended, Garrett.
Okay, Stoice, he's texted me.
He's alive? Again?
No, he just texted me on the phone. I said he has to contact me through my phone. before I put
So
them
that
up.
Lieutenant Colonel got a new
Oh.
icon up
Yeah.
there. Okay.
It's not
You
even
always
time to
got
walk the dog
something
yet.
different.
What you know, Chief Smoke?
He
That's a-
what he did with
that's
his
a Navy
computer
ship.
was he changed something on his settings or something where he can't go on camera with
This
StreamYard.
thing works better when you take it off of fucking mute.
Hey, Dice,
Yeah,
how
right.
did your
That
bungalow
too.
turn out, Dice? Dice, how did you cook your bungalows? Was it good?
Kiko, you talk
You're
so
very low,
soft.
Kiko.
Can't hear you.
Maybe
All I heard was
that.
gross.
Okay, I'll change headsets.
Yeah, you got to come in like Miley Cyrus, like a wrecking ball. If you want to be heard.
Joey's choking up.
Hey, they got any? Hey Joey, they got any of that medical marijuana available in your state?
I do actually. I got a card, and I legally buy it all the time. Actually, all the
I
time.
hate you.
Oh
I
yeah,
hate you, bro. I
that's the
hate
one.
you. Man.
They do here in Florida.
It's all love, but I hate you.
Oh, I feel you. I wish I was up in. I go to Michigan all the time. We're actually going to Michigan Sunday for the Cavs game, and I go up to Michigan every couple. They try to go twice a month because they get their weed's like 70% cheaper. It's like 70% cheaper up there. I mean, I can get a zip of shade for like $50. It's ridiculous, you know.
Man, not up
What
here.
area in Michigan?
I just go right into the city, right to Detroit.
A friend of mine, he lives, let's say, maybe 20 minutes away from Detroit.
Okay.
He's got a dispensary.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this sounds silly. This might sound whatever, but the deeper you go into the hood, the cheaper the weed is. So
Hey, that's the truth.
I find the worst neighborhood and go right in that dispensary. I mean, I feel safe because they got cameras everywhere. I mean, nobody's gonna rob you when there's cameras everywhere. You know, dispensaries are some of the safest places in the city. So, I mean, that's just my philosophy.
It's safer than the gun shop.
It is totally is actually.
Some of the dispensaries here in Florida has got armed guards.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
safer than Fort Knox.
Yeah, they don't have like that up here. It's all behind like a giant steel door though, and they gotta buzz you in. And I mean, but I'll tell you what, it's still better than having to go to the old weed guy, the old school weed guy. I mean, Jesus. I mean, I kind of
dope, man.
Like back in the day, Daryl, yo, got that smoke, got that coke, got that flow. You know, they be out there on the corner.
Yeah, back in the day, it was real casual. Yo, it was just like dope man be on the corner. We had a couple of weed spots before you go to school. Teachers knew we were fucking high. It was all good.
We ain't paying attention to a damn thing she's saying.
You got
It was like 50%. It was like 50%. I remember one teacher, man, Mrs. Goldberg, kept me after class one day, and she goes, "You're doing pretty good. You're gonna make it, but I think you need to." And this was like an old lady, you know what I'm saying? An old lady with pearls on and everything. She goes, "I think you need to not be smoking weed before you come to class." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am." And she was like, when she winked at me and let me go, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, because old girl
must have been cool when she was young, you know.
Yeah, she had her time with it.
I ended up pulling a professor.
Huh?
I ended up pulling a professor in high school.
All right.
And get my big old Sprite bottle and dump some of it out and put some vodka in there. Yep. Somebody tried copying me. They got just bent.
Yo, I had this
no other. And try to fly out the window. I'm like, huh?
What?
Yeah, other students had to pull him out of the window because he wanted to jump out because he said he could fly because he was so drunk.
Oh my goodness!
And then he
was
going to the principal's office
to do what?
Down 2 flights of stairs.
What was he going to do? Kick the principal's ass or something?
No, because the teacher sent him to the principal's office because he was drunk, and he fell down 2 flights of stairs. No, he was like suspended for like 2 weeks.
Nice.
Hey Joey, these guys already know. Hey Will, these guys already know. I got to tell you a quick story. We had this guy at Fort Knox. He was such an alcoholic, but he was really good at his job. You know what I'm saying? But one day, because we used to shoot artillery, and you got to know what the hell you're doing. Well, anyway, it's very technical. Anyway, he used to be. This guy used to go to McDonald's, and he used to go to McDonald's with just to buy a McDonald's cup, and then he would put beer from the convenience store in the McDonald's cup, so he could drive around drunk as hell, drinking and driving with his McDonald's cup. And he never had no
Did you
accident.
put a straw inside?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was getting fucked up because he had the straw, the air. And
Oh, damn.
He was getting hammered. But he never had an accident. He never did anything wrong. Now, here's the kicker, Will. Here's the kicker, Joey. He went to Taco Bell because he had the munchies, some more munchies, and he fell asleep at the fucking drive-in.
Nice.
So the ambulance came because the people called the ambulance, right? They thought he was having a heart attack. So the police come when you call the ambulance. The police come also. So they all went there to like help Sarge out. And I was the commander. So when I got the call, I was like, "Oh man, what a shit!" We used to call him Woody. What did Woody do this time? He probably did something stupid, didn't do anything. He probably peed somewhere. When they told me the story, man, I could barely stop. I couldn't. It wasn't. I couldn't laugh in front of the cops. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Slayer.
So I was trying to like. I was like,
yourself on the
what?
screen first, mate.
He did what? So yeah, man, crazy story.
Slayer.
He fell asleep with the driving.
Put your camera on for a second first.
I couldn't believe it, bro.
Dude, I used to do that all the time. Actually, I'd take up to the gas station and get like a 22 ounce of Miller Lite and just get a couple coffee cups. Just pour it in that bitch, just roll around. I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, that's smart though. When I heard he did it, I was like, damn. But I didn't risk it. I was the commander and shit. I wasn't gonna try to risk it.
I can't see. I can't see. It was a white screen. I couldn't see on the camera.
And he was a real cool dude too. He had a boat. He had the latest truck, the Ford 250. I mean, he was a real cool guy, but he had all the toys and shit. Beautiful wife, he had that perfect shit. He's always laughing and funny. Woody was funny as hell, man. But then when that happened, it was like he just went downhill from there, right? They put him in the office.
It's a blank screen. Oh yeah, okay, gotcha now.
He just retired.
I was in a White Castle drive-through, and motherfucker passed out in front of me. Passed out drunk. Yeah.
Really? What happened to it? How did the situation go? Did they call the police and all that shit, the ambulance, all that bullshit?
Oh yeah, we called the police and.
Wow.
They could derail his life when they call the cops.
That was like after when the bar closes, we'll get the munchies. Taco Bell or White Castle. That's where you go.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's anybody been in a White Castle drive-through past 10 o'clock that has been drunk as fuck, like bombed.
Bad or high.
Hey,
the only two times you eat White Castle is when you're either reminiscing about it from back in the day because you don't have it around your place, or you're just fucked up. There's only two times you eat it. Like it's never like, oh, it's 2 o'clock, man. Things are going good. Let me go to the White Castle. It just doesn't come
Exactly. It's an after party thing. Yeah, I'll tell you what though, guys. Almost like the Star Wars movie. Every Star Wars movie has that one scene where they're in all these monsters are in the bar. Right? You know what I'm saying? All these different looking monsters are in the bar or whatever. And they're all in some kind of a party place where they're all drinking. Bruh, if you go to a Waffle House at night, you go into a Star Wars bar. It's crazy. Girls, I was in St. Louis and the Army sent me there to do something. And dude, I went to Waffle House at night. There were girls walking around with blue hair and booty shorts, like peg booty shorts.
Oh, that's everywhere. That's every day here in Florida.
Huh?
That's every day here in Florida.
I know.
That's crazy.
That's every day.
No, but I'm talking about St. Louis. It was like I just didn't get it because the girl had on a big jacket. When they took off the jacket in Waffle House, she was almost butt naked. So I guess they went to a party somewhere and then they came to Waffle House at 3 in the morning. I was like, wow.
Well, it's
Can't
true.
do,
Like
can't do that in the Philippines because
that.
a lot of majority of the people, women have no ass.
Wow.
There's a buddy of mine. He's a rapper from VA. He's like Korean girls and need a round of tush.
Yeah, they kind of need that.
Look,
But
like
I'm
a
gonna tell you
lot of
something.
Filipinos be like, you're like, damn, she's fine, but look at the back. Like, well,
But yeah. But I'm gonna tell you something though, Will and Jack. When I was in Korea, I was there 4 years. When I was in Korea, I had a couple of Korean girlfriends. I'm talking about. You ever hear the word about tiger moms or whatever?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm talking about tiger girlfriends. These girls would like have the house immaculate, food always prepared, everything squared away. And if you're in the mall or you're somewhere in the, I'm even the sister girls, the army sister girls would look at me. The Korean girl would be like, wow,
Jesus.
they didn't play around, dude.
When were you in Korea?
The first time I was in Korea was 1985 to 1986. And then I went there in the early 90s, 91 to 92. And then just recently, well, just before I retired, I went there in 2009, 9, 10, 11, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, 2007 to 2009. I was there 2 years. The last time I was a fucking major at that time.
Oh, nice.
So I stayed in 2 years. I was camping. So I was in Busan first. Just fucking get drunk and fall asleep on Texas Street when I was a little kid. I was young. Then in my last tours, I was in the middle tours. I was in the DMZ. In my last tour, I was just chilling, man. I was at Camp Humphreys, the Aviation Brigade, fire support officer, chilling. and then I had to become a battalion. So that they put you up there, man. I was up in Camp Casey and it sucked.
I was at Osan for 2 weeks in 04. I was drunk the whole time. Like I got irresponsibly drunk to the point where they just said, fuck it. I didn't think they put me on shift anymore. They were like, it's just easier just let them do whatever instead of go back to work.
Hey, so this is the deal, man. This is the deal. And I never got caught, okay? I was stationed at Camp Humphreys. And I became, I had a Korean girlfriend. And her little girlfriend, her other friend, Kim, they always wanted to go to Osan every night to get drunk and sing and all this bullshit. So I had a car, So I used to drive from Camp Humphreys to Osan Air Force Base, and it had a little back road to it. That little back road. And I used to go down that road. I never, ever, nobody stopped me. Nobody bothered me. It was cool as hell. It was like a little secret road, And but I wasn't really drunk that bad. But I had some drinks. And I was checking the ladies out. But I was partying at Osan so much, I thought, shit, I might as well be stationed here. So what I did was at the end of the tour, they give you that extra money if you sign up for the second year, because usually people don't stay in Korea the second year.
Yeah, it's like
this is what they did to me, Joey. This is the military. When I was in the Army, you in the Air Force. Air Force. I felt so. I'll tell you a story about the Air Force. I'm jealous of you, motherfucker. So I signed up for that extra year for the extra $600 a month, and as soon as I signed it, they moved me to Osan, and I was chilling. I was laughing, bragging, and shit. So they moved me to Osan to the 3rd BCD, Battlefield Coordination Detachment. That's like a high-level job, right? So I'm up in there. I worked there for 3 weeks, Joey, and I got a letter from the 8th Army saying there was a mistake in your orders. Sorry, for some reason, well, we didn't tell you that you're actually 3 weeks late for your job at Camp Casey. Get your ass there right fucking now. I was like, so I went in there and talked to the colonel, the Air Force colonel, because he's cool as hell. And he was like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they make you do that, but I'm sorry. I mean, the orders are orders. You got to leave. Damn, we really would like you to stay. And I was like, I was, it was the Air Force colonel. I wanted to like, please, sir, do something. Try to fight for me or whatever. But nah, I had to move up to Camp Casey, and it sucked up there, bro. So
that's crazy, man. Yeah, them roads in Korea. I didn't really see much of the base much of Korea besides like the little town right outside Osan, and then Osan itself, and obviously the right of the airport. Other than that, it was drunk fest the whole time. But I gotta tell you a funny story about when we were leaving Korea. It's like a 2-hour drive or so to the airport from the base, and you're supposed to like book the transportation. But in our infinite wisdom, and like freaking probably 20 people didn't even catch us. We booked you're supposed to leave for international flight like 2 hours prior, and somebody and we only booked the bus for like 2.5 hours prior. So we had to rebook all these flights, and it cost the unit like $15,000. It was so ridiculous, bro. Then we had to stay an extra night in Korea. I was just drunk the whole time. I didn't even unmake the bed they got me in the Hotel California. It was called because I was so drunk. It was ridiculous.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you about
what happens when you're drunk. You still,
outside of, I heard about that place. I heard about that place, man. I just recently heard about that, and when I make it out there, I'm definitely gonna eat there because he's a Marine, retired guy.
Mm-hmm.
You stole that from the restaurant, Jack.
Yeah, stole the menu. Yep.
And you can tell he's a military guy. Look what he did. He fucking laminated it. In the military, we laminate everything. Right?
Except you forgot to laminate. You forgot to laminate that. The thing for your bar.
Oh, the checklist. I gave him a military checklist for my bar. But check this out. It was on the wall inside a bar. It wasn't outside somewhere. I can't believe those kids let that thing get wet. Hey, but check this out. Every Gaz, man, I noticed, but every military base has a village outside, and they call it the Ville, right? And that's where all the soldiers walk right across the street or whatever, right down the, and they get drunk. I'm telling you, man, that my Ville in Humphreys was ghetto, right? It was kind of ghetto. You could like trip. If everything in Korea is like you got to watch out. More so in the fucking Philippines, you can fall and break your neck somewhere in drunk in the all the stairs. Also in Korea, the stairs, the rise and the run of the steps are not even, so you can walk down the stair and break your neck coming out of there drunk, right? Well, anyway, I used to go to the Osan. This is what I, you got to love the Air Force. The Air Force Ville was beautiful. It was awesome. It was like in Germany, the dome plots in Germany where all the Germans set up the flowers and you can buy some brats and all this other cobblestone. The fucking Air Force, also on Air Force Base's village, supposed to be run down, like all the villas are run down. They got cobblestone down the middle, no cars driving. On the left, you got bars and juicy girls and shit. On the right, you got bars. And juicy. Then you got the
Prime Minister.
Tourist bullshit. Then you got another juicy bar. Then you got a nice restaurant. Joey, I'm jealous.
Dude, I still got. I went in 2004. I still got jerseys.
He's a retired lieutenant colonel. He's over there in the Balibago.
Hey man, meet him.
You've been there already.
I'm trying to look at Joey, man.
Irish pub in Balibago.
Garrett, can you meet?
Black guy got an Irish pub. Well, he's
talking to somebody else. Just mute him.
Oh, I was saying that. Yeah, I still got jerseys from 2004 when I went to Korea. See all the right outside the base. There's, like you said, there's that line. There's no cars, and there's like fake purse shops over here, fake jersey shops over here. Dude, I came back with like a duffel bag full of jerseys and purses. I would just give them out to, friends of like my girlfriend's wife or my girlfriend's wife. My girlfriend at the time, I gave purses to all her friends and shit. I was freaking Santa Claus with all the knockoff shit I got from Korea. And it's not bad stuff, too. It's good quality, man. It really is.
It's good quality. They double stitch some of that stuff. It's good quality. Hey, let me tell you something else. Joe, you ain't going to believe this. I had a warrant officer that worked for me, right?
Hey, Jacko.
My husband was a warrant officer also. They were like, they used to go on these MWR trips to China and come back with McGregor golf clubs for $15 that cost almost $250. It was amazing. Some of the stuff that she showed me, I was like, damn, Chief, it was really high quality stuff.
Oh yeah. Custom suits for like what, $200 maybe? I can't remember the price, but it was so cheap, and they would just freaking deck it out. The one thing that was not quality though, people get the custom boots over there. They would come over with like patent leather, and they would get home and like 2 guard drills later, those things would be busted up. It was funny.
Yeah, that stuff was good. All the shoe wear I didn't mess around with, but I'll tell you what, I still got it today. I
Hey,
got it
hey, we got pretty girl over here at Paul. Come on over, Will.
You know what I'm
Jack,
talking about?
you
The
can come if
Korean
you
blankets,
want.
those
You know what I
blankets and
mean?
shit with all
Kiko, you
writing on
stay
it,
home. You
all
know
the
you
weird stuff.
already
I
taken.
love those things, man. I got one right here, a comforter, man. I love it. Okay. I wish my
You
camera
appear to be
was
receiving some kind of electronic impulse, sir.
What was
I
that?
don't know what that's all about.
Somebody's device went off. It sounded like.
Yes, my God, I call this Campbell LS because she was twin, she was supposed to come, but she's not gonna come over and
Can you
see.
mute
Coming
that?
from it's coming from Ronald, but I don't know why.
It's coming from me. I'm just telling y'all, check out the link.
2 times.
What? You talking to us?
Yeah, I put the link in the private. This is a pretty ass girl. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness. You gotta come see this girl. Woo!
I don't see what you're talking about. Anyway,
Well, I can't interfere in this because I'm hosting this.
I thought you were getting ready to show us something that had to do with the opening up of the Philippines. I'm gonna tell you something. Last week, a guy named Bill here told me about it, and I thought, and Bill always is like a gossiper around here in the Kansas City. And I said to Bill, Bill,
I just
I'll
want
see it when I believe it.
Greg, gotcha.
Hello.
I just had to see you first before I put you up.
I was just saying, I was telling Bill I'll believe it when I see it, because he was saying that the Philippines is going to open up.
Yeah, they just announced a new strain of the sickness today, so they'll be locking it back down probably. Kathy just came home and told me there's a new Omicron. So I said, oh shit, okay, here we go.
We'll see. I think the money though. This is the deal. This is the deal, Craig. They are hurting. I can tell in their wallet. They're hurting, right? So they're trying.
The whole
Even
world.
if they open it up and close it, they're going to open it back again. I think it's going to be a yo-yo effect. But they got to try something to get the first. It's going to be. I know it says tourists, right? Visas open, but initially ain't going to be no tourists. It's going to be business guys coming in here. Okay. And some of them are going to be Chinese. But once the business guys get over their little honeymoon of about 6 months, then I think the tourist guys will come in here.
The tourists are going to wait back and see what happens. They're gun shy now after 2 years.
Yeah. But those business guys are going to come in and try to clean up.
Howdy, everybody. Good to see everybody here. I see you in the background, brother.
Yeah, he was on the phone.
Craig, hey, Joey.
Where's the way?
Hello, Joey. Never saw you before, brother. Good to see you.
Craig is a veteran. So I tease him when I call him Combat Craig because of that.
I seen those ads. And what pisses me off, dude, is I could easily, in my job, I could probably do a way better job of what he does if I just quit my job and just went right to YouTube with all the people I've known over the years and the jobs I've done. But I mean, I see some of the things I cringe when I see some of his storylines because it's like, because with the VA, the VA can't do anything to attack back. You know what I mean? So if somebody posts something negative, we're just like, we just have to take it. You know what I mean? And that's just, that's such a cycle of negativity that it's such a hard place to work for in terms of just, dealing with it, because people come up to me sometimes like, what's wrong with the VA? My dad did that. It's like, dude, I don't know. There's freaking 500 different hospitals and 22 million vets. I don't exactly, one specific case. I mean, stuff's going to happen in bureaucracy. It's just the way it is.
It's a conglomerate. It's a huge system. And when you got a huge system like that, things get broken and you're trying to help people. You know what? It's both ways. It's also the people have to be educated to try and get what they want. They don't know nothing.
Well, what usually happens with this when people are first coming back from a deployment or they're retiring or whatever, the last thing they want to do is sit and hear somebody like me talk about benefits. They want to, they want to sign their last document, go get fucked up, fuck some hookers, smoke some weed, whatever. They don't want to hear fucking more bureaucracy. But if they would pay attention for like a half hour and just do now it's actually getting a lot better. I think it's like 60% of vets getting out of active duty are filing for benefits, disability compensation, but I mean, it was back in the day, people just didn't care and they did a bad job educating. But the budget of the agency is so big, man. It's almost, if you consider in the year 2000, there was like 30 million vets or so. Now there's about 20 or so million, and the budget has went up like probably about 10 times since then. So if you do the math, it's like 20 times more per vet spent on a per vet basis. It's insane the amount of money and benefits they give up. And people just, like you said, it's an education issue. I mean, people just need educated about it. And some people need to swallow up their pride and just go get the benefits and go get the health care. I mean, let's be real. There's a lot of vets, especially the gung-ho infantry types thinking, like, oh, I don't need any of this, whatever. And they're missing out on thousands of dollars a month, man. Thousands of dollars, bro. I see some people.
All that money they earn, and they don't want it.
It's tax fucking free too, dude. Tax free, man. You can have zero reportable income and get $40,000 a year if you're 100%, man. It's so easy. So easy. But
I'll tell you what, man. The VA has me on these IV antibiotics, community care. I've been on these things I've taken so many of them in the last 18 months. I've had like $2.1 or $2.2 million.
Oh wow.
Worth of medicine. That's just the antibiotics. That's not including all my other medicine, my damn diabetes medicine, and every damn thing else.
Right.
They on up there. It'd be cheaper for them to just fix me.
Right. I feel you.
Wow.
But I can't tell them anything because then they think I'm a smart ass. What, you think you're a doctor or anything? I told one of them I'm much too intelligent to do that stupid shit. I
will say that the medical side of it, the Veterans Health Administration does need to do a better job. I mean, they try. I mean, there's mandatory customer service classes a lot of them take, but there's a lot of interpersonal issues they need to deal with. A lot of VA doctors are especially the compensation doctors, they're very combative, and they don't create a fostering environment. Like if somebody comes in for an exam, you should be like, "Oh, you don't have this condition," you just.
Yeah.
Why?
The nursing staff is some of the best in the world.
Oh, the VA nurses are amazing. They're so amazing.
The doctors are hit and miss. The clerical staff should be all kicked out and sit on the road, sent to McDonald's or somewhere, because they all think they're gods and shit. They got that damn civil service attitude, and they don't give a shit about nobody.
A lot of that problem is there's so much bureaucracy that it's incomprehensible amounts of bureaucracy, man. I've been with the agency probably since 2006, I would say.
But I gotta say, the nurses, they're some of the best in the world at the VA.
They are. There were some really good ones, man. I've used the VA a couple times. I was inpatient for a couple days there for a little bit, and they're really good, man. They really work it out.
And very overworked.
Oh yeah, I mean
they got rid of the vaccine mandate here, and I'm seriously thinking about going up to the VA and see if I can get a job just as a telephone operator or something like that.
Yeah, they literally just overturned that. We were told, I think it was November 23rd, we were supposed to get vaccinated by. It was mandatory, and then after that, they were gonna start disciplinary action. And of course, now it's overturned. So who knows what's going on now? And who knows what happens to the people who held out? I mean, they, I don't even know. So.
Well, I'm 100% total and permanent, and I collect all my benefits except for the Social Security disability. I'd give that up if I got a full-time job at the hospital and just use that check to pay the damn house off.
Right.
In a couple of years, that sucker be paid off.
Well, there's a lot of. I'll tell you what, man. You should go to hit up. Are you familiar with the OJT program, Chapter 35 benefits? I would hit up the Voc rehabilitation people, and maybe they could probably get you like even a remote job if you wanted. Just sit at home, answer phones and shit like that. I mean, there's a lot of. Now it's been a while since I've actually seen that service, but man, they would just direct hire people into some things like, especially for like the call center and shit like that. I mean, they need people to just, hey, you're a vet, you're a 10-point hiring preference. You got a job pretty much. So I would definitely.
I never thought about that.
Hey, Craig, they offered me a job one time when I was down there after they helped me because I almost clocked out and I got lucky and went to the VA and they helped me and I got me healthy again because I was in a bad way when I first went there. But after I got all fixed and everything, I was going for my regular appointments. They was like, hey, we got this position up there. You're up there in northern Manila up there. They got this thing where they want a liaison, a guy who's a liaison for all the people who are around you in that area.
Right.
Kind of help them out, this and that. And it was something ridiculously small. I think it was only like, anyway, the salary was real small. It was based upon a Filipino salary, but it was something. And maybe I could have did that and got into the system, for a real actual VA job.
Right.
But
That'd be nice to get hooked up into that civil service.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
But I turned it down. I was already working, so I was like, oh no, thanks. But that was in
I think the pay starts at like 15 and goes up to $21 an hour. I mean,
Yeah, it's minimum because they passed the minimum federal wage, so every federal job is at least $15 an hour.
Just sit on your ass and take phone calls or answer phone calls, and send them to different departments.
That's no matter where you're at.
I don't think the thing that they were talking to me, Joey, was not really a VA job yet. It was a local liaison guy,
right?
And they were paying out of funds. I forgot the name of the funds.
Okay.
Non-appropriated funds.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I turned it down. I should have taken that job, hung out for a little while, and then tried to see. Once you're in there, you see what gets posted and apply for a real
right.
job.
Because after you're in their little system, then you're in.
That's how it is with me. Yeah, we'll have internal postings. Oh yeah, we'll have internal postings, and there'll be 4 or 5 people will apply for the job just because it's only internal, and you have to know so much of the proprietary systems that the VA uses. Just to the different. And I mean, there's so many. Some of the systems are so old, dude. I mean, the one system's from like 1959, and it's like if you're paid in education benefits, I haven't checked this in the last couple of years, but the system that they used to pay out the education benefits was founded in like 1959. It's called BDN, Benefits Delivery Network. It's so old.
Wow.
It's like literally command prompt typing, and it's so old.
I spent 3.5 years in the damn domiciliary in Biloxi, in the homeless veterans program.
Okay.
And they sent me to school. They sent me to college and all that.
Nice.
But then because I told them they messed my hips up, and I told them, I said, look, man, I'm not leaving until you fix my hips. They said, well, you're too young to have your hips fixed. Well, I'm not leaving until you fix them. So they started fixing them. That's when I said, okay, I'll get on out. And I had to have a tort claim, and I got my disability, and I moved on out. But I got my associate's degree, and part of I got probably 15 credits on my sophomore year. But by the time I got out, I was in so much pain. I was eating like 4 and 5 Tylenol 4s at a time just to be able to walk.
Damn.
And I could. You can't think of 2 things at the same time. You can't think of all your studies and the pain. I was battling myself, and I dropped out before I went on an academic suicide.
Wow, for sure. That's crazy, bro.
I had a 3.85 average, and I was going to take it all my prerequisites for biochemistry.
Hey, Craig.
Yeah.
You talked about a program that me and the wife are going to go for. I'll get my research done later on the internet, but you said it. Basically, they're paying your wife as your caregiver.
Yes.
No, I got to speak on that, actually. I think, well, you're post 9/11, right? If you're post 9/11, you're good to go, right? Because you didn't retire till after, when did you retire? What, 09, you said?
Who,
Chief?
me?
Oh, Chief Smoke.
Oh, 2014.
Okay, yeah, so you're good with the post 9/11 thing. Yeah, if you're a 100% and you do require the active care of another person, you can definitely get your spouse or whoever it is can be paid as a part of the VA caregiver program for sure. I would definitely apply for that.
Right. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing for Kathy.
Because I know there's this. I got a friend in the Guard, and she was married to this guy. They got divorced now, but when he went, he has 100% PTSD. Just after he retired, he just kind of lost it. She had to be his caregiver because he couldn't go anywhere, and she was actually getting money twice because she was a vet herself, so she was getting money on her own VA stuff, but she was getting money as a caregiver for him as well. So it's definitely a good program for sure, man.
Hey, John, how are you? How's it going over in Manchester?
Hello, John.
Hey, John.
Mr. 4% in the house. Slayer calls him. Yes, simply monks.
How you doing, monks? 4%. I knew you talking about.
Yeah. It's just Simon couldn't fucking hack the alcohol that night. John beat him.
Simon needs a rematch. You'll get him.
No way. John can drink, man.
I'm pulling for my brother Simon.
Well, I mean, put it this way. I knew he was going to win. I knew he was going to cream Simon's ass.
Win or lose, otherwise, I'm still pulling for Simon.
That was a fun day, man. Boxing Day. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Maria was so funny. Fuck. Unbelievable.
Where is Maria?
She's probably watching Netflix. No, she's not in work. Saturday.
Oh, that's Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, it's Friday. She's in work till 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
so no, she'd be home now. She's
It's
home
Friday
now
afternoon
about
here, so it's Friday evening where you're at.
yeah, it's 10 o'clock here, so she's home about an hour and a half ago. Easy.
Lena, hello.
Will, thanks. I don't think I've met you before either, brother. How you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Just a little tired. Ready to get the heck out of here.
Where you at? Where you at?
Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's just 5 o'clock. We're here. Same time zone as me. We got Cleveland up here.
You're a little ways down the road from me.
Yep.
Florida's too hot for me, dude. I would die down there. There's no way.
I loved living in Florida. I had a great time down there.
We almost moved there, but just a little bit more expensive, and we were settled here just about. So I knew more people here. So, and my hospital was set up here in Biloxi. So we were settled here just about. I knew more people here. So took me 6.5 day bus ride to get back here from California.
Goddamn Americans.
Passages.
Hey, Maria. Here's Maria.
Hello, Maria.
Girl, I'm on the same.
Maria.
0%.
Sweet Maria.
Sweet Maria.
Got my service on right here.
Oh, we got Gear in the house as well. Hey, Gear.
Hey, Gear.
Yeah, hosting on a Friday because of the NFL, Gear. That's why.
I see Jack's on the red horse for breakfast. Go for it,
Oh,
Jack.
yeah. That goes without saying, mate.
I always got that red horse.
I look forward to my first one next year. Well, it won't be Daryl's place. I'll be somewhere before then, but I'll definitely do a liter of Red Horse when I'm over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he sells liters.
Hey, Gear. Yeah, he's hosting VA Friday.
How you doing, Ron? How you doing, Jack?
I'm good.
Good.
Pretty good.
Ronald is on another
I
panel.
was laid back playing this imaginary piano.
Yeah, I've been sitting back this morning watching YouTube, watching T-Rex.
Mate, John, I haven't had a beer since that time I was up at the hotel. When I was
Hey, Daniel, are you a troll?
Yeah, I see that.
It's a knock joke.
Knock jokes. It's fun.
Yeah. I'm watching it. You get them now and again.
The joke, brother.
Part and parcel. Like, what was his name? The one that I blocked there the other day. The one that fucking changing his name changing his age and fucking this and
Colin.
go to college, go to Canada. I mean, he's forgetting what he's saying.
Colin, I think his name was.
Colin. Yeah, his ass is gone.
I
got tired of that. Look, he got a warning. He didn't take it, so
yeah,
fuck him.
Daniel?
Whatever it was.
So Maria went shopping last night, huh?
Hello, Square Table.
Hello, sir.
Simon, she said she went shopping. You didn't give her the credit card and let her go for it, did you?
Maria's always shopping.
Rocky, Pac-Man, Kenny T.
She's always shopping. She always spends my cash.
Daniel's gone.
Echo.
John's practicing for Oktoberfest. You're a little early.
Gotta get the liver ready. It's only 9 months away, bro. You gotta get ready.
Hey! Before that, you gotta get a warm up. You gotta get a warm up game. Come to my place for St. Patty's on 17 March.
St. Patty's is fucking lit, dude. I love St. Patty's Day, man. It's so fun. I have not one drop of Irish blood in my body, but I love St. Patrick's Day, dude. It's such an awesome holiday.
We're gonna try to do it up, Joey. We're gonna try to do it up.
Fuck yeah, man.
I heard
Old school shit, son. Coming with the fucking hotness, brother. I love parties, man. I give it, man. I don't. People are like, oh, when you get old, you can't party. No, fuck that, dude. When you're old, you can still party like a rock star. You can still party like you did when you're 17 years old in high school. You just gotta do it right. You gotta realize your limitations. You can't be drinking a whole fucking bottle like you did back in high school.
Yeah, you're not 21 anymore. Yeah,
right. You have enjoy it. And there's nothing wrong with having fun just until 11, 12 o'clock. You don't have to stay up till 4 in the morning. You know what I mean? Have fun. Go. The key is to find the party of, find bachelorette parties, man, and chicks who are letting loose. That's where it's at right there. You find where the bachelorette parties are at, that's where that's pussy soup right there, son. Shit.
There you go.
They'll come out with the checklist and shit. Oh, I got to do a bunch of stuff on the checklist. It says here I got to suck off a guy in a parking lot. What about you? Sign me up.
Hey, man. I had 2 of them at my place, and they were upstairs going crazy, man. Yeah, me and the wife were downstairs, so, I couldn't, run upstairs, but I could hear all the wild shit going on upstairs. And they rented the place out for $300 US, 1,500 pesos. And then, but that was just to rent the place out. Then they wanted a package of food and all this shit. That was only 8,000 pesos. And then, and then they just went up there and just partied like rock stars, So I know what you mean. The girls get, they get those people. But first of all, to have a not just to jump the broom, to have an actual real wedding, and then you're gonna have a bachelor party and bachelorette parties before. Those people are probably
4%'s the joke, John.
With some money, they got some cash to have some good times. So yeah, it's pretty nice.
What joke, Simply?
Huh?
Simply's got a joke.
What did you say, Fred?
Simply must got a joke.
Oh, John.
Yeah, I partied my ass off till I was 57. Drank like a fish.
Hey, Rodney Dangerfield smoked cocaine until he was like 70 years old. Oh, man, Rodney Dangerfield was a trip, man.
All in moderation, bro.
Oh, man. He was on the Howard Stern show talking about, I did cocaine until I was like 70 years old. I was like, what? That guy, man. He was a party animal.
He was an animal.
Yeah, we can tell you back on 4%, John. That joke was shit.
Hey, man, to this day, man, you're never gonna get a movie that bust out the way Caddyshack did. I mean, people used to be on that movie, man. I went to see it in the theater. People were falling in the aisle laughing. It's a great movie, man.
All right. The joke. Simply monks.
I'm gonna come right back, guys. All I'm gonna do is walk these guys because sun is just coming out. Let them run out there and take a poop.
Yeah, get them download. Get them download the hard drive.
There you go.
Hey, Daryl, did you not figure out your computer yet from your meeting the other day?
No, not the computer. I could get on my phone, but it's kind of ghetto. Well,
Because you said that your settings of your camera. Remember, you said it to me the other day.
Exactly, and I had the meeting already, but I never fucking took the Google meeting off because I don't know if these guys are gonna call me back and start talking Navy bullshit again about this Google meeting. They did not want to use WhatsApp. They wanted to use Google Meeting. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. So you can't go on camera anymore now because of that.
Not on this computer. So I'll charge this up in a little. Let me plug it in the wall while I'm walking the dogs, and I can have the phone, the hand phone. What do you call it? The handy in Germany. The little cell phone here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a laptop I'm talking to you on. And this little handy phone, I can, chit chat, walk downstairs again. Let me go walk the dogs and charge this phone up.
Okay, no worries.
All right.
Ciao, bella. That was a good bar fight. Yeah, I saw that fight, but I don't know when it was. I forgot to ask him when when did that fight happen? Was it last night?
Yeah, I
I'll
have
ask
no
him when he comes
idea.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he sent me the thing, and I looked at it and said, "Fucking hell, man!"
I've seen the video, Michael.
Because he sent me the link earlier today, and I looked at it, and I texted him, but he didn't bloody answer it, so I presumed he was asleep. So he's only waking up now. So shit, man. Do you see that guy throwing that chair? Fucking hell!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No respect, man, for people's property.
Nope.
Where was that?
None. Daryl had a problem in his pub last
Daryl's
night.
bar.
Oh shit!
Man, they kicked off throwing chairs and tables. Fucking
damn.
Trashing the place.
Some people can't handle alcohol.
Nope.
And it was upstairs, so that was a good thing. But
that's one thing I never did like being around drunks when I was drunk or sober.
It's like my cousin.
Seriously, I just didn't like it. I maintained myself, but it didn't take a whole lot to set me off. You got real stupid.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin ended up, you know.
It was a contest to see who could be the stupidest, and I could break dance with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin the other day, like 2 days ago, he the neighbor across the street hit my cousin joking, you know, not hard, and they got in a fight. My cousin's he's retarded, and the guy across the street is retarded, and it's on what is that, crystal meth, Shabu.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And they got in a big old fight outside, and my cousin got wrecked by this little guy. Like, really.
I've done it. I've broken up. Yeah, I've broken into a few fights when I used to do door years ago. Fucking hell, man! I had one guy got sliced from ear to mouth with a Stanley knife. Another one got sliced with a screwdriver in the same night. 2 different episodes. Fucking hell, man. After the second fight, that was it. I called it night. I shut down the nightclub altogether. Had the cops over, everything. Fuck, what a mess.
My cousin wants to go across the street and apologize because he's scared of him. I'm scared of this little lanky little guy.
He could be black belt in karate or something and kick his ass.
Mm-hmm. Because that's what he was doing, but I was asleep. But that's what everybody was saying. He was like breaking out some Jackie Chan type shit. I'm like,
yeah, you don't want to mess with that. Those guys will take you out in a second.
So high on Shabu.
He's lucky he's not
outside. The guy will stand outside and yell and scream until 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, what in the living? Just go to sleep, dude.
Yeah, but he's lucky he wasn't picked up when the president came into power at the beginning. He'd be in prison or he had a bullet in his head.
Yeah. Wrapped up in plastic with a bullet hole in his head.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
Stacked on top of the other bodies.
Holding a sign on the street.
Yep. Because the cops were shooting people. They were sending death squads out, whatever, man. They were shooting everybody, man. Thousands upon thousands.
When I got in the wreck on the motorcycle, it was about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning in Dumaguete, and this guy with a bandana comes walking up to me. You got any contraband? You got any contraband? I looked at him, man. No, I don't got nothing, man. He turned around and walked off. Ain't no telling what he was saying. If I,
I saw this guy who was in a trike taxi thing, he was a whole bunch of trikes right in line, so he was next up, whatever. 2 guys come up on a motorbike, bang bang bang, took him out. Right on the bike. Holy shit, man, just like that. Crazy, man. I seen girls. I saw this girl. She was sitting in a plastic. You know those plastic outdoor chairs.
Yeah.
She's like this, just hanging down like this. Somebody shot her.
Man.
Fucking unbelievable, man. Things were crazy over there.
And the thing about the Philippines, though, is bullets are expensive, so you're more likely to get stabbed to death.
Well, these people were shot. This
Yeah.
was when the president
If
took
you get
over
in an
first.
ordinary everyday bar fight or something like that, chances are you're gonna get in a big old argument with somebody. Chances are you're gonna get stabbed.
Well, I
My
know
eyes
somebody.
are like chameleon's eyes, looking everywhere. You know, just to watch
know
out for
some.
myself.
I know somebody over
I
here.
carried 2 big old folding blocking blades in my pocket, both back pockets the whole time I was there. I never pulled them on anybody, but I kept them there for bomb security, just
Craig,
in case.
I know somebody here in Ireland who's Irish who was over in the Philippines and got shot. Got shot with a 22.
Oh, they bad.
I know a friend that actually owns, not actually, no, a different bar owner. He's from Israel. He got shot in the stomach with a 9mm, and they were fishing for shit, out of his stomach, trying to find a bullet. But the bullet went in and bounced back out. Like, huh? How does that work? Because next day they found the bullet, and he was in the hospital. And then the owner of the property wanted the furniture back, like chairs and tables, like the bamboo crap.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually used to live down the street, to fake robbery and try to kill him. And didn't kill him.
Lucky.
Life can be cheap over there, bro. A friend of mine, mom, lived right across the street from us. She was a nurse in the emergency room at the hospital down here when we was growing up, young teenagers. And they said they brought a guy in with a 22 caliber round to his belly, and they had to cut him open and take all his intestines out and search inch by inch looking for holes.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and then put him back in him.
Oh,
my friend ended up going to back home to Israel, and because he had infections in his stomach.
See you later.
Because it was bad surgeries they did here, exploratory surgeries. But he went back to Israel and
Joey,
he got fixed up.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, another friend of mine over there in Dumaguete, he was telling me about, I don't know where at in the Philippines, but he said one of his friends got shot by a 22 in the Philippines. And they went in and couldn't find a bullet and sewed him back up. And the guy sat there in the hospital, lay there and got infection and everything on the inside and died. And he didn't have any money, so they didn't fuck with him. They didn't even put a fucking towel around his fucking neck or his face. He just sat there all open, laying there all open with his jaw locked,
Oh,
a 22 will just bounce around.
Yeah.
It'll come out your big toe if you get shot in the head,
Mm-hmm. You get shot in the head with a 22, it just bounce around and mush your brain up.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'll be back in a second. I'm going for a cigarette.
Okay.
I need to buy some cigarettes, but
you got the whole sleeve.
You gotta. I want to call it a rim, but it's
a ream of Mighties.
But I call it a carton.
Yeah, the ream of Mighty Ducks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and another one.
Them Mighties were harsh, man. It wasn't that big of a change, but it wasn't that big of a price difference to get the real ones.
I'm used to what is it, Newport menthol, but you gotta do what I gotta do.
I used to smoke the hell out of them Camel Crush bowls. I love them damn things. They don't make them anymore, I don't think.
I hope not. They have like shit here, like Blast, Marlboro Blast. You crush that little pellet inside.
Yeah,
Like
that's what
like,
they had in the Camel Crushes. Yeah,
I'm like, I'm good. Gotta learn about crushing my filter.
Made the menthol twice as strong.
Mm-hmm. Like
I used to
no
go back
reason,
and forth between menthol and regular, but I kicked the menthol habit because the menthol is just as hard as the nicotine, just about. And I got rid of that habit, but I still got the nicotine habit.
Mm. Where's the wife at?
She's running around the house here. She's watching Netflix or Prime or something.
Where's number 2?
Oh, she's at work. Number 2.
I'm the first mistress.
Kathy says she's the first mistress. She's standing over here beside me, being real soft. Jack says
hi.
Hi, she says.
Hello.
The real wife is not here. I'm just a mistress, you know.
Grabby ba?
Grabby ba? I just sneak in from the back door while the mistress is away.
I am Simo da.
What's that? Ilonggo, waray.
Ilonggo, yeah, he's up in Bacolod.
That's why. That's how my mom talks sometimes.
Her mom is from Iloilo.
Yeah.
Mm. Other than like throwing a slipper,
she speaks Visayan and Tagalog a little bit. She understands Tagalog, but she doesn't. She speaks a little bit of it, but
I can speak Tagalog, but I cannot really speak like Ilongga.
Yeah, Ilonggo.
Yeah, Ilonggo, yeah. But I can understand it a little bit.
Because I'll be watching videos from Mindanao and different places like that. So, hey, what are they saying? She'll look at me with a bewildered look on her face. I have no idea, because different places, the language is so different. The dialects are so different from one place to another.
Hold on a second. I might be able to throw a conundrum in here. Get the maid in here to talk Ilonggo.
How you doing, Kiko? Good to see you, brother.
Good, Craig. How are you?
All right, bro. You're hanging in there. Getting ready for the weekend.
Another day, another dollar, as they say in the States.
Yep.
What's the temperature there, Craig? It's going down to single digits here tonight.
His wife.
Hey, how's it going, Mom?
Kumusta?
All good here.
It's your wife.
Your wife Bisaya?
Yeah. Cebu.
Kumusta man sa Cebu?
She went back into the bedroom for a minute. She'll be back.
Kumusta man sa Cebu?
She was born in Leyte, but moved to Cebu when she was very, very small. Guys, talk Filipino. Now she's here. Go ahead and say something. She's shy.
She can talk. I've heard her talking. She doesn't like being on camera. That's the thing. Got a fellow Filipino, Kathy.
Oh, hello.
Hello, kumusta sa Cebu?
Okay. Saan na Cebu ka?
Oh, Bisaya, Mindanao.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay lang naman. Okay naman.
Okay naman. Wala dito COVID?
Ay, naabo dito COVID.
Nagkang ka COVID?
Oo, dagdag yapon. Ya, ano na? Mo lagi to, ingon daw, wala ko na yung vaccine card, dili daw pwede sakay sa jeep.
Maog yapon dito sa dito sa Bacolod, maog yapon.
Oh, I'm talking about like no vaccine.
Bacolod bisang asa man.
How to
kinahanglan gyud pa-vaccine kay
vaccine card.
Yeah.
Di ka pasakyon sa lakyan sa di ka kasulod sa mga mall karon nga wala vaccine.
Tas mas stricto pa din ha kaysa din eh.
Gani.
I
Stricto
said,
din
yes,
tayo.
it's very strict
Sa,
there.
sa jeep, di ka kasakay kung wala ka baksin.
Oo. Amo lagi, akong ginikanan, ako mga igsoon, nagpa-vaccine sila. Kaya mga kailangan, hindi daw pagawas.
Hindi ka gawas. Bawal magbuwas kung wala baksin.
Aha,
Siguro
yung
sa
nakay
balay.
paliton sa gawas, di juga ka gawas, wala juga mapalit, kay dakpon man na.
Gani, dakpon yun.
We are anti-vaxxers.
Yeah. Oo,
She had a bad time. We both had bad experiences with people we loved with the dengue vax, and we said no more.
No more.
Yeah.
Asa man sa asa.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. John's wife, Zen. We got John's wife in the background as well, Zen.
Salamat po.
Hold on, I'll send.
Jack, where's he from in Mindanao?
What's that?
Where's he from in Mindanao?
Who we have, Gareth?
That's John's wife, Simply Monk's wife, Zen.
Zen?
Yeah.
Hello, Zen.
That's Simply Monk's wife in Manchester. Do you remember she was up? You weren't there on Maria's live Boxing Day.
Oh yeah, I saw her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Zen.
Okay, cool. I get monks all the time. Monks in my head. I can't connect monks and John though. It takes me a minute before I connect it.
Yeah.
I almost said he's from Valencia, Mindanao.
Hey, we had pretty girl. She married though, but still.
Yeah, man.
My best friend over there, he passed away, but his fiance, and her two kids are still over in General Santos, and she's like a sister to me, and they're like my niece and nephew, and they call me Uncle Craig and stuff, and so they're like family. And a niece, she went to school one day, and without parental permission or anything, they lined them all up and gave them that dengue vax, and she spent about 2.5 weeks in the hospital. They didn't know if she was going to live or die.
Let's go, Slayer. Let's go, Slayer. Oh, he done dropped down. When he saw the Tangeray come up, he just ran like a pussy.
I was up and ready to go.
I couldn't break this out on DJs, Oh, he's a smoker and a drinker. Come on, baby. Get that Tangeray out there, straight up from London.
Hey, Prime Minister.
Hi, Zen. Hope you're doing fine today.
Tangeray.
This evening where you're at, I guess.
Hey, Zen. Where's Mr. 4%?
He's there. He's there as well.
Hey, John.
He's lurking.
I'm Mr. 80% right here.
You got the 80%? Oh, girl.
I'm Mr. 0%.
I'm Mr. 6.9%.
7%.
That was a good year.
That 6.9% is only by volume. By the time you get done with that volume, boy, look here. That 6.8% gonna feel like 99.8%.
That red horse.
Yeah, because especially after this live, who's going to sleep?
You gotta try. You gotta get a hold of some of that. Get a hold of some of that Colt 45, Jack. You gotta try some of that.
45 was a good year, sir.
No, not in America. I mean the Colt 45 in the Philippines. That's some wicked shit.
45 was a good year, sir.
Yeah,
I know that, right?
And so was 69.
That's what she said.
Social.
Hey, Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Prime Minister, can you throw me a wrench?
Why?
You're not mature enough for a wrench, young buck. You have to wait your turn.
The baby of the bunch wants to jump all the way to the top.
He wants to get a jacket. You young, you can run out in the cold. You don't need a jacket.
I don't need a jacket. Hell no, not in Michigan. Hell no. I'll sit outside and barbecue some fucking ribs.
I've been back in.
Oh,
I've
that
been back in
sounds
the
good to
states.
me.
Been back in the states for 2 years, going on 3 years now. I just got a jacket this year.
All right. It's up to the prime minister to distinguish who gets what in the order.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm
put it
just
this
happy.
way.
I'm just happy to be here. I ain't asking for nothing.
Professor has been here for 10 months. So is Simon. So is Maria. So, plus, if something happens, if I'm walking away from the channel, they can handle what needs to be done. So, I only
So
give
when
out the jackets to certain people.
you get to your 10th month, you might be, get an honorable mention.
Because I'll explain to you why, Jack. I gave jackets to other people, and they interfered with my channel. I was losing subscribers. Messages wasn't coming through to me and things like that. So I took their jackets away, and they fucked off. So I'm very careful who I give a jacket to. So no offense. Fair enough.
I'm not gonna screw you over.
Well, I'm not going to go into it too much here because we're live. I'll explain to you more when we're off. But there is a reason for that.
When we go into the dungeon.
The dungeon.
Hey. We are straight underground.
It was a pain in the ass, so I'm very careful who I give it to now.
Well, I got my DBQs all lined up for the first of the month, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock them out. Once they get that back, and then I check my bank account.
If they keep that date up, Ronald, you be ready to go, brother.
You damn Skippy. And if they go past the date and say, well, you have to be as negative test when you get there, you're back free. I'm coming.
Hey, Missy. We got Missy in the background.
Hello,
hey, Missy.
Simply Panay.
Hey, Missy.
Hey, Missy. I like Missy. Missy cool. She's just too cool. You never get angry. I ain't never seen her raise her voice or nothing.
Hey, Simon.
Couple
turn on your
cases.
computer so you don't get kicked off every time. Are you too lazy sitting at the kitchen table?
I'll be right back.
No worries, Jack.
That's all we need now is a pretty lady up here because I'm sick of looking at these mugs.
I sent Swoop a link, so she hasn't picked it up yet.
All right. My girl Swoop, boy, that girl had a day of her day, didn't she? Woo! I still remember we were laughing so damn hard.
I know. She nearly fell out of the car twice. If the door was open, she would have fallen out of the car.
But she was in the car or in her truck?
No, I'm saying if the door was open in the car, she would have fallen out of the car.
She was in the car, but she wasn't driving her truck to the laundry.
No.
Okay. I thought it was the truck, the way she was sitting up so high.
Oh, I wasn't on it today. No, this is earlier during the week. Do you remember? You were there.
Yeah.
I was there.
Like she was up high, though. I mean,
that was in the car. She was getting her laundry done.
Yeah, I know.
No, that was the car.
She got those 4 pair of drawers standing over there in the corner. They getting crusty. She's like, yeah.
Oh, Missy's in work.
Oh, dang.
Well, it is Friday, so.
Yeah, it should. Well, and there's snow in there, right? She where? New York, New Jersey?
Buffalo.
Oh,
oof.
They getting hit.
No, they ain't getting hit. They getting rocked on.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, they gonna have a blizzard up in the Northeast.
That's
why y'all like Ryan Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Hall's got his own YouTube weather channel. He said they're gonna get it bad.
It's going down.
Does anybody hear that noise? Boom.
Yeah, I hear that.
Sound like a heart monitor or something? Sound like a heart monitor or something.
That's what it sounds like. I don't know.
One of them Budweiser fucking
Sound like in a hospital room.
That's a Budweiser clause.
Jesus.
Maybe it's the FBI, CIA Tune in.
Everybody mute.
It's coming from Will. It's coming from Will's end.
Yep, it's gone now, Will.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Kathy says hello, everyone. She is just too shy to come up on cam. Yeah,
We know
whatever.
that.
You got Candy
But
Supergirl in the mix.
she does come up when we're backstage.
Maria said hello, Kathy. Kathy said hi, Maria.
Oh dang!
Yeah, what kind of food is Kathy making right now?
She's not making anything. She watches. She make it watch the TV.
She make us watch the TV.
What is that, baby? Which one?
I made some fish yesterday. I still got some goddamn frogs left over. Some fish left over. Frog.
She watched some kind of crazy movie. In from the cold.
I'm feeling like an omelet, you know.
From yesterday?
Yeah, I'm feeling like an omelet, but I ain't got no shrimp.
John
I
said
can't.
hello. Simply Monk said hello. He said
What's
hello.
up,
John.
Kathy?
Hello.
Yo, Kathy.
Paul said hello.
Why you ain't gonna get on the? Yo, you.
She said hi, everyone.
Yo, Kathy, what's up? Why you ain't gonna get on cam?
Yo, Kathy, what's up? Why you ain't gonna get on cam? Why you not getting on camera?
Because
I don't like it.
She don't like it.
She doesn't want to be famous.
Yeah.
Or she's
Exactly. She says she's famous. She has too many groupies already.
I think a slipper getting ready to get thrown across the room.
I got a hard head. It don't matter. It just bounced right off.
Slayer, you be still over there.
Yeah, she says I need a helmet. I'm so special.
All right. Yeah, oh, damn. In the short bus.
All right.
Well, there's a noise coming from your end.
You heard that?
Is it gone or is it still there?
No, it's
still there.
It's there all the
Like some
time.
kind of heart monitor or something. Now it's just a steady hum. Feedback from your guitar amp.
There you go.
It's gone now.
Is it still there?
Yeah, a little air. Yeah, lower. It sounds like feedback from your guitar amp or something.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, we can hear it. Do you want to reboot your computer? Well, or is it coming from your mic?
It's
Just
move your mic and see if it changes.
Now we can't hear him. No, his audio is
now.
gone.
Now we don't hear it because you're muted.
Right.
You muted
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Now we got a sizzle.
Now we got an echo.
And an echo.
What
and an echo. Still do.
If you go into your, this is what happened to me before. If you go into click on cam mic and then click audio.
Yeah.
And you see echo cancellation. Make sure that's on.
It's on.
And then automatically adjust my mic volume is on.
Yeah, that's on.
It's everything, yeah. It's YT. It always is.
Yeah, but it went off. Do you remember? It went off on me. It went off on Chris.
Sunday, Maria.
So is it still?
No, it's okay now. There's no buzzing.
What is Zen one? Can I ask?
Yeah, that's.
It's all right. All right.
Then
For what?
just ask the questions, and you don't need to ask us if you
Yeah,
want to ask a question.
We're talking to 6, 7 blokes. We
know.
Dumb men do.
We know who you are. I know who you are. You know who I am. Kathy's birthday, Greg. You mentioned you talking her at the weekend. Oh, Greg, Is it Kathy's birthday this weekend?
Sunday.
Sunday, come on.
You,
What? Get home? No, you ain't.
She said she's almost out of calendar. In a couple more years.
you guys got you taking her out?
Huh?
Yeah, right. Well, we'll make a new calendar.
She said she's old and grumpy now. 28.
She's so mad.
See that, Ronald?
She's killing me. She's killing me. I'm telling you.
Craig,
Yeah.
give her to me for 2 weeks. Put her in my boot camp. She'll be fine when she get back home.
Yeah, give them to you give you the
You never working on
boot camp. You'll be fine when you come back home.
I know that right. She'll be like, I ain't hold it off.
I think she ran and hit under the bed, bro.
Oh, damn. Poor Kathy. Everybody in here wish you could be 28 again. What?
I'm turning into American woman. I'm grumpy and I'm getting hot.
Oh, yeah.
She wasn't fat. She put on like 10 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah,
3 years.
Zed's question is up on the screen there. Are all in the panel with a Filipino partner? If yes, why? And do you choose being with a Filipina internationally? I'm just curious. Thank you. So on me, we'll do me first, then Jack, then Craig, then Will, and so on. For me, I was with a Filipina, and I have a son who's half Filipino, born in Ireland, raised in Ireland, but his mom's from Iloilo. So that's my connection with the Philippines. Jack, you're next.
You can be original.
Iloilo, that's close by here. But my Filipina fiance, she's from everywhere, I guess. But she lives in Granada, which is maybe 40-minute drive from here. But we've been together for over 3 years.
Mm-hmm. But you're also half Filipino, isn't your mom?
Yeah,
Filipino?
my mom is Filipina.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm half Filipino.
Half Filipino, like my son. Craig, you're next.
Yeah, I moved over to the Philippines just to retire and to get my head straight and get straight from drugs and alcohol. I didn't get straight on the alcohol. I just got cured myself all the drugs and stuff, and got my mind turned around, got my head all straight. And if I married a girl, if I met a girl, it'd be fine. If I didn't, I'd be okay too. And I had a couple girlfriends, but they were older. Not older than me. They were in the 30s, already with children. Their heads were all messed up, acted like little kids, and we didn't last. And then I met Kathy, and I couldn't outrun her.
He can't run. That's why.
Yeah, I can't run.
Shit.
So I couldn't get away, and we were together for about a year and a half, I guess. I told her we ain't gonna get married under the first year. There's no way we're gonna wait and make sure we can get along with each other. And she was too young to marry right out, so I had to ask her parents for permission. And about a year and a half after I asked her to marry me, and went over, asked her parents and all that stuff, got her blessings, and we got married. And I got messed up and moved back over here, and she followed me 6 months later. She's a good girl. She was a school teacher when I met her.
Yeah, she good.
Very straight laced. She won't. I can't even get her to take aspirin and stuff, man. She won't take anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Will, you're up next.
All right. Well, yes, I'm dating a Filipina, but I was actually planning to move to the Philippines permanently before that, just because I want to get out of the country and want to live someplace else.
Okay, thank you.
Can I
Yeah,
interject
you want to
here?
add something?
Hey, Will, how long have you known her for?
Going on 9 months now.
Have you met her face to face?
In person, no. like Ron says, fuck no.
How the hell are we gonna be there 2.5 years during the pandemic? We can't even get in.
Exactly. I wish.
Somebody throw a shoe at Cap.
I went for a goddamn something to fucking hit me goddamn head.
I mean, does Skype or Facebook or any of these other channels
They count.
No.
All he's going to try to say, well, is just be careful.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah,
And if
exactly.
things don't work
That's
out,
what I'm saying.
If things don't work out, don't lose faith because there's plenty of girls over there when you get there.
There's maniac girls here.
I met one at the mall the other day who, it's funny, her and I kind of did the opposite. She moved here to go to massage school and don't plan on going back to the Philippines.
Oh, no.
She's from Manila. The funny thing is, I know more about the Philippines than her boyfriend knows about her culture.
Mm-hmm. I lived with a Filipina for 3.5 years and knew nothing. What? I learned it off these guys on YouTube.
Oh my!
I didn't even know Iloilo was a big city. She never told me nothing. Nothing. All she told me was that she was from the province. That's all I knew. Anyway, Ronald, you're next. Question from Zen. From Zen.
Zen. So Zen says Zen. Wife number 1, African American. Wife number 2, Filipino. Wife number 3, Filipino. The last one, we lasted 13 years. I figure, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just find another one.
Oh, shit. Keep that cycle going, Professor.
Yeah,
I've been with my girl Jonah for the last 2 years now. She's living in Alfonso Cavite, back there where she's living from, where she come from. So that's where I plan on being. Boom. That's the whole story.
Yes, it's it. I've never been married. I waited till I was 57.
Damn.
Because I figured if I'm doing it once and once only. And I drank like a fish. And a month before I got married, I just quit drinking altogether. I went cold turkey. I said, if I do anything right in my life, it's going to be getting married. I'm going to be straight, and I ain't cheating with a bottle. And been that way pretty much ever since.
Good on you.
Good on you, mate. Good on you.
We need Professor to order a damn 57-inch freaking or 57-foot damn bed so we can live chat.
Yeah, you know.
Then I got mugged. Okay, Simon.
Well, you know, Zen, you know Simon's story already because you've been to his house, so you know him and Maria. Kiko, do you want to say your bit?
Was that Simon or Daryl?
No, the question was from Zen.
That's Daryl.
Asking the panel.
That's Daryl. That's not Simon.
No. Simon's not on the panel anymore.
Right, that's Daryl's next.
Yeah.
Who's L?
That's Kiko.
That's Kiko.
He's using his wife's. He's using his wife's.
Mazon, and then some other. Excuse me, honey.
Okay. My story was I clicked on a Filipino dating site link over 21 years ago. Just a picture, just a face. Back then it was just email. There was no FaceTime, no talk to each other on video every day. All I had was a picture of her face, and she didn't have a picture of me at all. So that was, we emailed probably 2 emails a week because, you know, the Philippines with brownouts, and she had to go to an internet cafe to send emails. So we'd get about 2 emails a week back and forth. And after about 6 months, I was able to fly over there and meet her. And so I've been scammed for the last 20 years.
Yeah. My meeting was actually like fate, because of my buddy that passed away. We were down in General Santos, and this woman I was living with her son, sending him to school and all this stuff. He came down one day and said, "Come here, Craig, I want to show you something." And he got me on this Date in Asia site. I said, "Man, I don't want no Date in Asia, whatever." He put me on there, and he pops up the girl's name that I was living with. And her picture comes up in her messages. She's trying to get back with the guy that she was with from the Netherlands.
Damn.
So she's messing me around already. And we haven't been together but a couple months. So I said, screw that. I kicked her out and hung up the site. And I went back the next day to get on there just to look at the thing again.
What's them, chicken fingers?
Kathy
emailed me. Homemade chicken nuggets.
Chicken fingers, nuggets. Yeah, let's go, Kathy. Give me some.
Homemade chicken nuggets.
Kathy texted me, and I was planning on moving out of Mindanao anyway, so I went up to Dumaguete to scout that out, and I stopped at Cebu on the way, and we met. And then the rest is history.
It's too slow and then too fast.
It all happens just so fast.
When you least expect it, there it goes.
Yep. Let me clear the air.
Oh, and Will is away at the moment from the computer, so he can answer the question.
So I mean, it was like there was no skip time in between the girlfriend number 2 and Kathy.
I'm back.
All right. Hey, Nicole, how are you, girl?
Hello, Nicole.
Hello.
You want to come up?
Yeah, she a cutie too.
Yeah, I know.
Bring her. Bring her. While I'm still single.
Okay.
You're not married yet.
I was gonna say bring Taurus up.
Hey, John, thanks. I appreciate it, but you know how we do. We keeps it real. Uh-oh. Here it comes. You're going to tell his story.
I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Had
No
to
worries.
get some Gatorade.
I know that right. Let me get me some.
So what's your connection? Hey,
no
Will.
on the Diet Coke bottle.
Okay, Will, what's your connection to the Philippines, may I ask? In fact, Zen was asking. That's John's wife, Simply Monks.
My connection to the Philippines. Well, no, the only connection I have physically to the Philippines is my girlfriend that I'm dating. But outside of that, the reason I chose to move to the Philippines permanently is simply because I'm just ready to get out of the United States. Like I said, I've made that choice before I started dating my Filipina. So I was coming to the Philippines regardless.
Excuse me, Will.
Yes, sir.
It seems that the Prime Minister forgot your little dissertation. What happened? Didn't you hear him the first time?
No, Will didn't give the dissertation.
Yes,
it
he
was
did.
With the country.
No.
Yes, he did.
Oh, sorry, Will. Sorry,
I got on a plane with
I'm getting the names mixed up.
A used
I'm getting the
computer
names
and a banjo, and landed in Manila with $800 in my pocket and
Sorry.
and a bank card, and that was it. No plans at all. I just said, what happens? I was so sick of the U.S. I got out and dropped out of the sky, and here I am. Best work, hope for the best. Didn't have to come back till 4 years later, and I wish I never had to come back then.
There she is.
The real boss.
There she is.
It was what's his name? You know the guy that was here from with the cigar. Oh Jesus! I know it.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He's been
smoke not what not.
Wait.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name. I know who you talk about, but I can't think of his name.
I have to go back on the messages on YouTube. In fact, that's the first time he's been up on my panel. He's been in the background before, but that was the first time I've ever seen him up on
Oh,
the
the
panel.
guy that works at the VA?
He had
Joey,
on the red hat
Joey,
with the red picture in the background.
His name
Joey.
is Joey.
Joey.
Yeah.
Hope he comes back. Nice meeting you. Seems like a very knowledgeable guy.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
Square Table.
Square Table, okay.
Right there.
That's it. I found it. No, it was Square Table. I've seen Square Table in the background, texting whatever, but that was the first time he was up on the panel.
All right, we got to hear from the lieutenant commander. Lieutenant Colonel.
I don't know where he is.
I'm sorry, what's up?
Lieutenant Colonel. Zen wants to know why you with a Filipino, how it met, and what all of that, and give me the details.
Zen wants to know.
I'm lost. What happened, guys? I'm lost.
Zen's asking everybody how they got.
Zen asked the panel, what was their connection to the Philippines? Did they meet a Filipina? How did they meet the Filipina?
Why they chose a Filipino?
Why did they chose a Filipina?
Okay.
If they meet the Philippines, okay, you're hit.
Go ahead. I was in the military. I was working at the United States Embassy in another country. I was in Bahrain.
Bahrain?
Yeah.
Love Bahrain.
Pretty cool spot.
Yep.
So I was the chief of mission at the U.S. Embassy, Bahrain. Okay. So some of the things I had to do, I had to go to a lot of different other embassies to do this and do that. And one of the embassies I had to go to was the Filipino embassy in Bahrain. My wife used to work at the Filipino embassy. So we made that connection. We were over there, and the rest is history. We met over there, and we went all over the place from there. We fucking used to fight and go here and go there. And when we were courting, right? And we that's our lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Because I was in the military, running all over the damn place. So from the day we met up until COVID, we were world travelers, bro. Right. I got my fucking video. I should if I had known what I'd known back in 2007, I would have 1 billion followers. I've been to every fucking country there is, man. And got some really, I just thought it was a joke, and YouTube, but I just wasn't into it. But let me tell you, I had a YouTube channel a long time ago that I got rid of, that I should have kept, and if I had known what I'd known today, when I first joined YouTube, girls used to play with their pussy on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Did you know that? YouTube was out of control, man. YouTube was off the hook. Hello? And that's what turned me away from it, because I was an officer in the military working as a diplomat. I was not going to be on no damn YouTube. But it developed into, once they got rid of, was 3 or 4 young guys who started YouTube, right? They got their millions of dollars and they got out of it. Google took it from them and turned it into a money machine with the advertising and all this other stuff.
I used to say Filipinos and Filipinos are like Cherokee Nation Indians. They get there everywhere.
Every country, man. Every country.
I met my Filipino on a blind date. A guy I was working with doing door was living, and he had
everyone I got set up with was a disaster. And I met Kathy on accident. And we've been together ever since.
Mm-hmm.
What country were you in?
I was in the Philippines. I was in General Santos City, and she was in Cebu.
And Garrett, where were you at?
I met her here. I met her here.
In Ireland?
Yeah. There's over 60,000 Filipinos over here, man.
Wow.
I met her on a blind date. It was a set up blind date through a friend of mine, and it was his partner's sister. And from that first night, we were together for three. We lived together for 3.5 years. So 4 years, 4 years together.
Hey, did I say? I told you already, Garrett. I ain't tell everybody else. In 1980, I was in high school, right? 1980, and this guy that was on the wrestling team with me invited me to dinner at his house, and then halfway through the dinner, I realized that I was being interviewed to marry his sister and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was like, so what are you studying and what would you like to be later? And I'm talking to Mr. Aguas, yes sir, and everything, and then his sister was over there giggling and everything, and they were like, so how do you think about Julie? And I was like, well, Julie, it was a trip, man. And I walked out of that dinner thinking, was I just like interviewed and shit?
Yeah, you felt it.
Filipinos look at us as breeding stock. See what we land in the gene pool.
I was like, wow. New York, man. I was in New York, man, in high school, and I remember I was like, wow.
Because they want the mixed kids, Caucasian, Filipino, so half.
Yeah, they want white mix. They don't want black mix.
I went to meet Kathy's parents, and her godmother was there, and I could barely say hello and get introduced to her parents. And her godmother was very outspoken and could speak English good. Her parents can't always speak a word of English, just about. And her godmother was there. When you get married? When you get married? I said, whoa. Wow. I came here to ask for permission. Give me a chance, please. Yes, I was the first guy she ever brought home.
Welcome back. Talk to this guy and get this paperwork done. I need to get the fuck out of this marriage first.
All right.
Hey man, I'm telling you, man. This thing that used to happen to me was, what are you doing? Okay, I was married before, right? And every time I met, not just Filipino Thai girls, when I was in the military, because the military takes you all over the damn place, man. You meet all these people, and they were just like, Craig, so when you gonna get rid of her? So when you gonna get married? So when you gonna? They was on their clock was ticking, man. Every time.
Now we're married. Every time a mom talks to me, when we gonna have a baby? When we gonna have a baby? When we gonna have a baby?
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Wow. Slow down.
Mom wants that. Mom wants that half and half grandchild. I mean,
wow.
And a daughter. She doesn't want a male because all Kathy's siblings are brothers. She wants a little female granddaughter that she can pamper.
You better get busy.
Craig, did you hear that?
What's that?
You better get busy. You call my brother-in-law Billy Fox. Billy Fox.
Once I come, don't get nowhere.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm going for one of those.
Pick the window.
Hey, what was I at? Damn, I can't remember where I was at. Anyway, I was somewhere in another country, and they had was I in China or was I in Hong Kong? I was in Hong Kong, man.
China.
They had a restaurant that had each table had these ashtrays, and you could smoke, and the ashtray would take the smoke.
Oh yeah.
I've seen those in the airports.
Yeah,
I've seen those in some airports.
You used to be able to buy them for like $20.
Like they actually have some airports actually have a smoking room like that too.
Yeah.
Hey, Daryl, don't forget about the phone.
Phone?
They've got that little phone in the booth. Everybody got a phone. You want to holler at somebody from the phone?
Yeah.
Just holler at them.
Yeah. Hey, any of you guys been to Korea?
Nah, I haven't been to Korea.
They had a place in Korea. They got these places in Korea, and it's got to be a big city, okay? Major city. of course, Seoul and bigger cities, Gyeongbu, Busan, all the major cities. And I gotta Google it. I guess I don't know why they call it. They got these places called the turkey farms, and it looks like Amsterdam with the blue and the pink outlined lights.
Yeah.
And you go up to the glass, and the girl's in the glass with the fucking nightie on and shit. And you got to tap on the glass, and then she opens the door to the side, and I guess you make a little deal with her, and then she'll down her little shade and let you in that door, and then you guys you don't do it right there where she was sitting at before.
Yeah.
They take you to a back room, and they do their thing. And this guy was explaining it to me. I was like, what? Yeah, but I used to go through the turkey farm and just walk through, like you're looking at like eye candy, looking at a grocery store.
I remember
there. It wasn't just girls. There were girls from South Africa and shit. Fucking the Middle East girls, supposedly, because they were dressed like that with the hijab. They had girls from a lot of Eastern Europe. Now, let me end the story there, because I digress, and let me tell you what happened here when I first got here. Babe, tell them. Now, the place is called Cherry now. I don't forgot what it was named before.
The place of Cherry.
The girl who wanted me to pay 30,000 pesos.
Oh, damn.
Let go, guys.
Cherry Club?
Babe, are you gonna fucking talk about the place we went into or not?
Yeah, it's a charity club, and there is Russian girls that.
Russian girls.
Yeah, Russian girls that if you want to sit with her, to fuck her, you need to pay
30,000 pesos
in 1 hour.
Yeah, for an hour. She was like,
yes, 30. We are.
It's a big girl. She took her. I wish I had my fucking camera work. She kept flinging her blonde hair and shit. You can come talk to me. We can go back to this private room and do karaoke.
That's some expensive shit.
I was like,
Yeah. And then if you're gonna,
I'll go jack off.
You gotta really want to
sit
catch age.
with her to just to eat only, you will pay 8,000 pesos per hour.
Just to sit and talk with her, and another 30,000 pesos to take her back to the room to play karaoke in the private room with her.
I go to my bedroom and jack off, and it cost me $0. Oh my god!
And she wasn't lying, because then she points me to the paper that was laminated, Jack, and it was a menu.
She is on the menu.
Right here in the end of the city, I was like, oh my god.
Gunnies. You been over there? You got a burger yet?
No, I'm good.
I'm
gonna finish a cigarette and probably head off to bed.
Hey,
Tommy, that case got busted. They had illegal girls. The girls were way past their visa.
Aloha.
So they pieced them all up and took them all out of there.
You're underage.
When I was in Mainz, Daryl, they had a big. I mean, it was like a government building. It looked like it took up almost a whole city block, and it was like 4 stories high. And you go in the bottom, and none of the girls had doors on their places. It was all like rooms, and they had curtains across the doors. And you walk by, and they're all laying on their bed, and you pick whichever one you want. And the higher you got in the floors, the more expensive. The more expensive.
Yeah, they had those places in Frankfurt, Nuremberg, and Bamberg, and in between Bamberg and Nuremberg, there was a little town called Erlangen, and Erlangen had a bunch of those houses there, buildings there too. They called them Fünfhaus. Das ist there is the Fünfhaus, and I was like, Fünfhaus, what is that? And then I'm sorry, my camera's not on, but the girl took the one hand and took the finger and put it like that, and I was like, oh, Fünfhaus, yeah, Fünf.
The Prime Minister and everybody else in the panel, I'm going to take off.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I gotta plan out this project. I gotta take a nap. I gotta take,
Okay, Jack. You have a good day, brother.
Hey,
All right, you
Jack,
too.
let me remind you of something. The sun just came up 1 hour ago. It's 7:00, 7:15 now, and you
Get
got
her
your
done.
whole day ahead of you, bro. We're in the Philippines.
Get her done. Get her done.
I can do
Jack.
it. Oh yeah, I'll be up in a couple hours. Oh, don't remind me of that shit. Fucking roosters crowing and goddamn shit. I'm like, I don't need any alarm clocks. I'm good.
Yeah, they crow.
Oh, that used to drive me crazy when I lived in Bullicon. The people across the street had roosters. I'd have at 2:00 in the morning. I'd have cats screwing in the middle of the street. Dogs fighting over some bitch, some pussy, and the roosters crowing all at the same time. I want to jump out my second floor window.
Hey, Sam.
What's
Welcome
up,
back.
Sam?
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Slayer, you coming back up to give us your story? I'm waiting.
Yeah,
You
come
jump
on,
up.
Simon. Your
You
turn.
jump up to sing a story, fucking with the wheelchair. Now, fucking just kill these motherfuckers. They're
I'm right back.
Damn loud.
No
loud
worries, Will.
AF. But
What you saying, Jack?
I'll see you guys later.
Okay. No worries. Thanks for stopping by, Jack.
As they say in Louisiana, Bayou. See you later, Taylor.
That, you know, you're turning into a baby RC. What's it all these F-bombs?
See you later, baby brother.
You don't need to drop all these F-bombs.
The F word. F word. You don't have to be saying it all the time.
I know. I'm not the only one, but it's okay.
You're turning into a baby RC. Because y'all both do the same thing. Y'all both go hard. And then lose all track of space and time. And then y'all start spewing. La, 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 la. I be like, now, anybody that call themselves my brother should know how to control their liquor. I've been sitting up here drinking time.
I've been doing it for so long.
If you ain't getting enough sleep, sleep deprivation will fuck you up.
There you go, from there. Start with. Yeah,
I just dropped the F-bomb for this time because I'm trying to emphasize my point. You need to get some sleep.
Yeah, that's why I said
yes.
to the Prime Minister, I'm going to take a nap.
Take some sleep.
Get your rest, brother. Take care of yourself.
I
Too young to be getting all messed up from sleep.
I got work to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to hire people and get them here and start tearing up things.
That's right. I love you, Jack, but I'm trying to keep you on the path.
Love you too, brother. Get your head straight so you can you can work on the right people.
I'm trying to keep you on the path. Because you know how it is.
Love you too.
No worries, mate. We catch you all later, as they say.
Later,
as Greg says, bye you.
Bye you.
Like, hey, where's Slayer, you got a story you gonna spit or you're not gonna spit?
See you, Simon. See you, everybody.
Later.
2 thumbs up.
Cheers, man.
Bye.
Yeah, I gotta get my thumbs up. I've been on panel. I ain't got my thumbs up yet. Shit.
Come on up, Slayer.
There we go. Got it.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
We got 18 thumbs up. Come on, Slayer.
Goddamn, Brett. On my phone.
Come on. What about the goddamn
He's probably watching Netflix.
No, he said he couldn't get a word in edgewise. So
yeah, I know. I saw that. But I mean,
he said take care, Jack. Nah, come on up, Simon.
Oh, John's watching. John's watching us from Facebook.
Hello, Sam.
Got to hear that story. That's got to be a good one, Simon. What'd you do? Put her in a duffel bag and kidnap her from Philippines to drug her back?
It's an interesting story. I've heard his story, so I know his story.
I gotta hear it. I'm intrigued now.
Yeah. He did it. I'll let him tell the tale. I'll let him tell the tale. I don't know how he did it, but he. I don't know. I'll let him.
Yeah.
Let him tell the story. But yeah, it's an interesting story. He nearly lost her. Put it that way. But I'll
Oh
let
man.
him tell the story. She gave him an ultimatum, and he went, did it.
Well,
So fair play to him in the end. He got there in the end.
Simon's a good guy. He stepped up.
Yeah, well, he didn't have much of a choice. It was that or bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the story. Stop giving the little tidbits.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Right. I already heard the story.
Come on, Slayer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Quit teasing us now.
Mm-hmm. He's probably watching Netflix now, probably.
Damn Irishman.
God damn it.
Half pint. I don't know if he likes me calling him half pint. He's never said either way. When he calls me Paddy, I call him half pint because he's half Irish. Not because of the size of him, but I just call him half Paddy. So half pint. I know what size he is, but here we go. Slayers in the house.
Goddamn Americans, their story's not as good as mine.
Quiet on the set.
I want to hear it, Simon. I got to hear it, brother. I'm intrigued. Get your face up here and let's hear it.
Hey, Michael McFarland, how's it hanging?
All right, Simon, tell your story.
He's an American Irishman over there in Leyte.
Yeah, we all know that. So tell us your story.
Hello, Jambalot.
So, Simon, the floor is yours. We're waiting on you.
So you're listening to my story?
Yeah, let's get with it, old man. Come on.
If you'll tell it.
Well, back in 2007, while you were only thinking about it, I took a little vacation over to the Philippines.
No, tell him the story before that.
No, Gareth, I'm
Prime
telling you the
Minister.
story. You be quiet. No, I'm not going to tell. Gareth, you can tell me story.
Come on, Simon.
So I took a little vacation to Manila. You know Intramuros, don't you, Craig?
Yeah.
Well, I was just out there doing a bit of sightseeing. Next thing I know, I was marched to a tricycle at gunpoint. The Manila mafiosi kidnapped me, and next thing I know, I was married. I had no say in it. The rest is history.
That's not the story.
That sounds like bullshit to me.
It's pure bullshit.
All right,
Well,
guys, I'm back.
You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
He says he can't get a word in, and then he's telling us a bullshit story.
Yeah, well, I couldn't get a word in, so I forgot my story, so I had to come up with something.
You can't forget your own story. What you got, Alzheimer's?
Well, it's that long ago now, Craig. 14 years, I forget.
How many vaccines have you taken?
None.
None. And I'm not
You have
gonna
no
take
excuse unless you have Alzheimer's.
Yeah, he got a Russian standard excuse.
Oh, the only vaccine I'm taking is my vitamin V.
Vodka.
That's what I'm taking, Simon. Vitamin D and zinc.
No, Simon said V.
What?
He said Simon said vitamin V.
V for Viagra.
Oh,
V for vodka. I know Viagra.
A little blue helper, huh? Okay.
Oh, good so.
Oh God.
That right,
So-
JB?
Howdy, Blue John. How you doing, brother?
Are you back in Bakersfield
Good to
still,
see you.
John? Are you
John the
gone
Big
back?
Baker, the record breaker.
John, are you still in Bakersfield or are you back on the road again?
No, he ain't going nowhere.
On the road again. That's where I'm going. On the road again.
He back home.
So when do you
Mighty moments.
when do you finish that job in Chester? Si?
Maybe in about March.
Okay.
Good. Milk it.
Yeah.
And you probably get some extra jobs to do afterwards. You know, like with the
Well,
other jobs.
well, you know about the airport in a pod.
Yeah.
Milk it.
That's go ahead. We've got the orders for that.
Oh, you have. So that's been confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
Milk
one.
it.
So, but you can still do extra jobs on the job that you're doing now. Just leave guys there to do it, and then you just go to the other job, the airport one.
Yeah, but I've also got one in Hull, and then maybe one in Warrington.
Holy shit! With the new company that you're dealing with?
No, different one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Kenny T, that's Peter, in it? Is that Peter?
I don't know.
Peter Goat. Yeah, Peter Goat. Peter Goat. He's from Culture, where we live, Garrett.
Is he?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen Kenny T come up a couple of times, but I didn't know anything about him.
Yeah, that's Peter. Peter Goat. You know Peter Goat?
No. I've never seen him on your panel.
Yeah, he's not been on the panel, but he's been in the live chats.
What's up, Maria?
Was that Calderetta you had today, Simon?
What?
Was that Calderetta you had today?
No, that was slow cooked chicken korma.
Chicken korma.
Thought it was Calderetta or something, or a Dabo. But I saw the carrots. When I saw the carrots,
you see the carrots and the spuds. They always have them in everything.
Yeah, right. I saw the carrots. That's what I was thinking. It was Calderetta. I just love my Calderetta. Mind you, I haven't cooked any in a while, but I will next month when I come back from home.
I just finished cooking the milkfish the other day, man. It was good.
I'm not, as you know, Daryl, I don't eat the seafood because I caught that bone in my throat when I was a kid, and that just stopped me from eating fish.
Right, but that'll never stop you from eating seafood. When you seafood, you eat.
First time I had prawns was in Cuba.
Good one.
That was the first time I had prawns was in Cuba.
He didn't get it.
Maria eats seafood. She sees food and she eats it.
That's right.
Yeah, I got that one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, prawns was the first, and then I had one time I had lobster tail. I had went to this private kind of restaurant that people turn in. It's people's houses, and at night time they open it up as a restaurant, and you go in and you sit down, you order your meal, whatever, and they have whatever's on the menu, whatever they're cooking. But I had 2 lobster tails, and that was the first time I ever had lobster.
Plenty of butter.
Guess how much? $7.
Damn.
$7.
That's for the breadsticks.
There was what was it? 12 people for dinner, right? So that was 5 Irish guys and 5 Cuban girls. So 10 people at the dinner table, I think it was. And it was $120 something for the meal for all of us. 100, just over $100. And when the bill came, Rocky, can you put on your camera there for a second? I just want to make sure it's you first. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
You get more nudie shots.
No, I just confirming everything first.
You get more of these shots.
I'm just doing it, man. I'm just doing it. Anyway,
what's
as
up,
I was,
mate?
my story.
Howdy,
Cuba.
What's up, Rocky?
So the
what's
bill comes.
happening, Professor?
So the bill. Wait, guys, come on! I'm still saying my fucking story, man.
Yeah, they
I know, but there's been many of us cutting into everybody's story. So
yeah, but I'm in charge.
Yeah.
You want to take your ball and go home?
Anyway, the bill comes, and we'll say like $120, and the girls went nuts, saying how expensive that kind of stuff. And we threw out the dollars on the table, whatever, and their eyes just blew up because they've never seen that kind of money, that amount of money. Unbelievable.
A couple of cheap dates.
They were nice.
we were laying in bed last night. I told Kathy, I said, "You all see some expensive steaks?" I said, "Look here." I pulled up Ruth Chris Steakhouse menu. $139 for a damn 16-ounce ribeye.
Oh hell.
Yeah, you can thank your president for that.
Not my president.
Cheers for the camera part.
You can.
I was just about to ask you.
You can Sleepy Joe.
Yep. There you go, Will. You're back.
Yep.
Welcome back, Will.
Notice the gas prices have gone up too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're on expense down as high as the rest of the country, but they're getting up there down here. What is the gas now, baby? How much? $3.39.
Yeah, that's the same here.
That's the regular, yeah.
Can you imagine John's wife? She was eating a fish that she had picked up at the market, and there was a bloody hook in it. Holy shit!
Wow. Damn.
Fucking dangerous, man.
So Garrett, you heard the breaking news from Filipino Pete?
Yeah, Ronald sent me the text, so I was
don't-
looking at it before I went live.
I don't really, take anything she says for a grain of salt,
Well, JR, do you know this JR guy? I've heard of him before, and I've seen a couple of things he's done.
The tourist official or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's on our panel.
But like I said, it could change. It's good news, but it could change at any time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I met Filipino P.
Product placement?
Yeah, because I live in Cebu, and she was dying to get there, and where I live in Lapu-Lapu, I heard it from one of the congressmen that live in the condo complex. So when you hear it from a congressperson, you know it's legit.
So that's what she meant. So is that what she meant by that she got it verified?
Probably, yeah.
Because she probably still lives in that complex.
She still talks to a couple of the Congress people. Matter of fact, Dimples has been in my gated community and swimming, and she went on vacation with one of the guys to South Korea.
Right.
But you don't see her on there anymore. She hit her 1,000 subscribers.
She's still there.
She's a subscriber of mine.
Yeah, but she doesn't do any live streams.
Yes, she does.
Who's
she does.
When a week ago?
Loads of times. During the week, she's doing them all the time, man.
Who's that?
Hey, there's another YouTuber that's announcing it almost as we speak. I just got an alert. I don't know if any of you guys know him. His name's Gio.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know
Gio in the Philippines. Yeah.
Gio just went
I think
live.
he's down in Davao now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently apparently this is
the Coconut Telegraph is amazing down there. Your girlfriend will know 3 islands away if you mess around. But as far as news getting around the Philippines, I'll call up. I'll text my buddies, tell them about hurricane typhoons and stuff, and they ain't heard nothing. They don't tell them anything till it's right on top of them.
Exactly. Unless they know the facts. You know, but yeah, Geo likes the lady boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
To each their own.
Yeah, to each his own.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, well, you never see him with any. You'll see him with women with real estate, but you never see him with a girlfriend. But
that's true.
But
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know anything for sure, so I hadn't seen him, so I don't know. That's all.
So is he what you call a sausage jockey?
A pickle. We call it in England. We call it a pickle smoocher.
Wow.
That's what they call it in England, right, Mr. Kennedy?
Yeah, we call them sausage jockeys.
Yeah.
Breaking news. I did not know that.
Oh yeah. Now you do.
Well, he's in a position where he can have and do anything he wants to do down there. So good on him.
Yeah.
In the military, you'd call them ray gunners, wouldn't you? In the
That's
military,
the place you can do just about anything you want to, and nobody will bother you.
Well, you know what? The good thing is it's really good for Daryl's bar because that place will be hopping. You'll start making some serious money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once the tourists come back
all over with.
I mean, Irish bars do well worldwide. They do pretty well.
Everybody wants to go to the walk-in street, and and that's what people are waiting for. As soon as they get an allowance to go, there's millions of expats that are heading to walk-in street. And Daryl's really close there, so they'll be hitting the Irish pub.
2 blocks away. 2 blocks away.
Well, Kenny's saying he's not gay.
Do you see that?
What's that?
I don't. Yeah. Kenny, I don't know the person.
I'm not going to spread rumors about something I have no idea about.
Yeah, no matter. So there was someone on Missy's stream last night. He was 100% gay, and he was a lady boy, and he admitted it.
There's no way you're going to go to the Philippines and not run into lady boys and gays.
Right.
If you're homophobic, that is not the place for you to go.
Right. Or Thailand, because most of them they leave from the Philippines and they go to Thailand.
You just got to deal with it. Be cordial to them, and they'll.
I mean, they're everywhere in America. Yeah. I mean, they got gay clubs and bars and drag shows.
I don't think so, John. On that statement that you just said, text voice, I wouldn't think so. But if he is, that's.
I'm not saying anything. It ain't none of my business. So.
Yeah. If he is, that's his business. Nobody else's.
Yeah.
He ain't come over here and tried to grab my dick, so I ain't worried about it. The way I feel about it,
Yeah. Hey, that's the way to be, Well, they have a thing called gaydar anyways, because shit, man, I got this place down where I live. It's called Provincetown. That's where all gays go, and I can walk up and down that strip. Not one gay person will come up to me because they know that they say they have a thing called gaydar.
Oh man, that's
they got this thing called the Dayton Asia Challenge. You go on the Dayton Asia app and you look at 10 girls. Don't look at their bios or anything. Just pick the 10 girls. Then you go back and read their bios. and guaranteed 3 or 4 of them is going to be lady boys.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look at Charlie Sheen. I mean, he went with a drag queen, and he didn't know it. He said, "Hey, he still got what he wanted."
AIDS.
Yep. Exactly.
That was a reckless lifestyle he was living.
Drugs.
Well, you don't see him around. He still must be reckless.
I wouldn't say he's reckless. It's out now. The whole world knows his situation. He wouldn't be reckless now because no girl is going to be taking the chance of catching it. Famous or no famous, or
the
money
damn governor of California. The damn
or
governor
money.
of California turns it into a misdemeanor for not telling somebody you have it. That's
Oh,
insane.
oh, Governor Newsom.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't be there too much longer.
Well, put it this way: when he admitted it, it's out in the world. No girl's going to go near it. They're not going to risk their life.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on.
they'll go out with Charlie because who he is.
They might date him, but they won't do anything else. If they did,
Yeah,
they're
I mean,
stupid.
just gonna throw a rubber on.
I wouldn't even take that risk, man. I wouldn't even take that risk.
Yeah.
I don't know, Gareth. He starts flashing that money around. Ain't no telling what they'll do.
That's taking a risk. That's
They all
like
take risks, Charlie.
Russian roulette.
And most of the girls he was with was porn stars anyway. So
yeah,
yeah,
and most
they
of
take risk every day.
Yeah, most of them have diseases. So what
No, they.
don't
I mean,
care.
the clean porn stars wouldn't have diseases, but I mean, maybe he picks up a girl that's got the virus already. That's fair enough. But somebody that doesn't have it, if they did and they went with him, they're stupid, man. They're stupid. For money?
Yeah,
No,
well,
no.
it's amazing what they do for money.
Yeah, but you're gonna fucking die, man.
Well,
you can fix ignorance, Gareth.
Yeah. I told you
lifelong. It's
I told you, Garrett, when I went over to Germany, there was a video that I brought back to America, and I didn't see it for 3 years. And these were women, blowing like a sheepdog, fucking horses, a guy having sex with a chicken.
Jesus
Christ. They were sticking eels in their vagina, live ones. So right there, they did it for the money.
No, man,
Well,
that's
sick.
It is. It's extremely sick, but people will do what they have to do to survive.
drugs and money. Be surprised what people do to get that kind of shit.
Go to Kensington, Pennsylvania, and you'll see the Walking Dead there.
Yeah, the zombies.
Yeah, zombie apocalypse. They're all on that fentanyl.
People watching their feet.
He said, "The Walking Dead." I'm done. I'm done.
You better get another red horse.
I ain't never had Red Horse, but I don't smoke it. I don't look. Whew, it ain't enough alcohol in the world for that shit.
Yeah, it's just so bizarre. They get hooked on it because it's cheaper than a 6-pack of beer.
I seen a video of an officer who, or a deputy who basically OD'd on fentanyl, and he didn't even realize what the heck it was. It just happened. His partner just happened to show up and
barely saved him.
Yeah,
I saw that video.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell was it? Because when I first saw it, I was like,
searching the trunk of a car, I think. Yep.
Yeah, because when I first saw it, I was like, what the hell is going on here? And all of a sudden, he just drops. I'm like, wait, what the hell?
Forgot to put his gloves on or something like that. Yep.
It's not even that. It was just the fact that he just smelled it. Whatever the hell fentanyl is.
Yeah. I saw that video. Yeah. I saw that video.
Barely saved him. Another minute or so before that, he was just dead.
Well, if you can drop a horse and an elephant with it, you're definitely going to kill a human. Because that's exactly what it is.
I mean, they said he was ODing basically the whole way to the hospital, even with the treatment. Like, how are you still ODing with the treatment and you didn't actually do the drug?
Yep. Just by
Just by
skin contact.
Yeah.
Just breathing a little bit of fumes up in you'll do it.
Just imagine the people in Mexico that are making it. They get so close to it.
Well, it ain't Mexico. They ain't making it in Mexico. They shipping it to Mexico from China.
Oh, I've been to Mexico. I've seen them make it over there, and they're sending it to China, and it's going from China to the Philippines. You go to Manila, and it's loaded with it.
I'm so glad I quit all the drugs and shit like that when I did, because that was before that came out and that other shit that what the hell is the name of that stuff that
Crack.
the stuff that make but no the stuff that makes everybody into like real living zombies going crazy and shit.
bath salts.
Molly.
No, not that.
Molly.
What did you say, Pac-Man?
Molly.
No, it isn't that. It's something else. What the hell?
Bath salts.
No. Shit.
Oh. The only thing that I know would be close to that would be the Molly. It's like an hallucinogenic. They call it like a date drug, rape drug.
Molly's what's the main ingredient in ecstasy.
Right.
This is something completely different.
Wow, so much shit out there. But I saw
look it up now.
I saw a big ass truck getting unloaded with Budweiser there, Garrett.
Where?
I was gonna do a live, and then the guy turned around. They were so quick because I think they were worried about getting robbed. And it was a huge 18-wheeler, and he was unloading into a package store. Like 50 cases.
I've delivered
Blaca.
They like
Blaca is the name of it.
Blaca.
Six big pallets of beer. Like,
and a lot of people die from that Blaca too. I mean, I think that's a government deal or something because of drug people want to get you hooked and keep you as a customer. You know, it's some insane son of a bitch that wants to give you the drug to kill you or make you insane to get killed or something. You know. To me, when I start thinking about it, really, it all points right back to the government.
Well, that's what cigarettes do to people, you know, the tobacco. You know,
not that bad.
I have some Irish friends that they told me that, you know, they drink every day, and I said, what would you give up first? Would you give up the alcohol or the cigarettes? They said definitely the alcohol because they can't get off the smokes.
Yeah. I'm
the same way. Yeah, I've tried, but I'm still hooked on the nicotine.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same way. I mean,
but I'm not crazy. I'm not going to go out and kill somebody or anything like that over the shit.
I quit smoking cigarettes by using Chantix.
I did. I had Chantix. It didn't do much for me. Now they outlawed it. Now they took it off the shelf because of.
They ain't take it off the shelf. I get it from the VA.
I do too. They quit prescribing it. I got a notice in the mail.
Good night, Maria. Maria saying good night to everybody on the panel.
Good night.
Maria.
Good night.
She's got work in the morning at the big
Good night, Maria. Sweet dreams, darling. Have a blessed night.
Have a good one.
Let Simon sleep tonight, okay?
He's not working tomorrow, so he can stay up. He can stay up all night.
Yeah, they can come to New England and get the big snowstorm over here.
No, thank you, mate.
24 inches of snow.
Bring that snow to Florida. Bring all that shit to Florida. I mean, I want Florida to be like minus 17 degrees.
Jesus.
36 inches of accumulation. Keyword accumulation. Sleet, snow, freezing rain, ice. I want it all. You know why? Because it'll teach some of these dumbasses to stay off that fucking phone.
Oh yeah, they got all the snowbirds in Florida now, anyways.
it's
Yep.
still people
They
don't
bring all that
understand.
cold down there. Just think what it's going to be like up north. It'd be even worse.
Look, here's the problem. People want to be on that daggone phone while driving down the road. Up north, they got tickets for that are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
They don't really have that here in Florida. I mean, you can get a ticket, but
Yeah,
down
same here in
down-
Mississippi. We see them every day.
Yeah. You're
See
in
'em every day.
Jackson. You're in Jacksonville, right?
No, I'm in Orlando.
Oh, in Orlando. Yeah.
Same way up here on the coast. Same damn way. Everywhere.
All you see is people on that daggone phone texting or doing whatever, not paying attention, holding up traffic or causing accidents behind being on that daggone phone, and then they wonder why you got
They
some
want to
people
blame
that
the
are
other
put.
guy.
They want to get mad when people do stuff like they get LED lights on their car or they get train horns put on their car. They better be glad I didn't put a train horn on my Sentra because they'd be mad as hell at me. Be like, well, I can see you 8 cars above. You sitting on the phone. The light's been green for 15 seconds. What are you doing?
All right. Yeah. Well, you weren't too far from me. I lived in Cocoa Beach.
I used to live in Titusville.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah. Well, that's very close. Melbourne.
I
Yep.
got
I
relatives.
I used to travel all up and down Brevard because I used to manage a marina in Port Canaveral.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I had Cape Canaveral put a brand new 454 motor in one of my boats.
Cape Canaveral Marine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Inboard or inboard outboard?
It was an inboard outboard.
Mercury?
Yeah, Merc. At Bravo
Cruiser, yeah.
Bravo outdrive.
I used to be a Mercury Cruiser mechanic.
Yeah, yeah. They got me pretty good. They got me for like 2,500.
And
but it was a 24-foot banana boat, which is
nice.
Yeah, they make them in Rhode Island. I don't know if they still make them, but that thing's screwed.
Like a Donzi or something.
Yeah, just like a Donzi. You get the bolster seats. You get the nice bench seat in the back and the cushion.
Nice boats.
But I used to take it, and that thing used to go about 60 miles an hour, and you'd see the drug cartels dropping off the dope, and you just drive right on by that.
Yeah, don't even slow down.
Go to the Cocoa Beach Pier or Coconuts.
Yep.
Bring a
Or you go to Grills if you go over to the cruise terminals in Port Canaveral.
Well, that's what, because I lived on a canal, so I'd have to come out through the locks where they have all the Carnival cruises.
Yeah.
The big red boat, and
yeah.
So
and the locks can be a pain if you don't get there on their schedule.
Yeah, and the waiting period too.
I learned how to water ski on the Alithia River.
But you got the Banana and the Indian River, which connects together.
Yep.
And you can go in that water and you can swim with some of the dolphins because they're right from SeaWorld. They release them, and they're tame.
They release the older ones.
The older what? The older dolphins?
Dolphins.
No, the ones that they bring into rehab if there's something wrong with them.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I've held on to a few of them. And they just toured me around the waterways.
Nice.
For life of me, I can't remember the name of the town now, but my aunt and uncle lived right across the bay from St. Petersburg in a little town, and I spent the summer there long time ago.
Yeah.
After my dad died that summer, I spent over there.
Was it
Brandon,
Merritt Island?
Florida.
Was it Merritt Island? Because I lived in Merritt Island, but people don't know where that is, so I just say Cocoa Beach.
It was Brandon, Florida.
Yeah. But they used to be. Someone told me that they don't do it anymore. But in Merritt Island, there used to be a big Sea Ray dealership. They used to make up to 6 to 70, 80 foot sea ray. That's a big ship. But Orlando's nice. It's a nice area. I got a brother that still lives in that. I think he lives in Kissimmee area.
Kissimmee.
Kissimmee Ross.
He lives on a golf course. I know that.
Yeah, my uncle.
Kissimmee is a decent area if you can deal with the traffic. Point Siena is actually nice too, but again, the traffic down in that area is absolutely freaking horrible because it's one way in and one way out, and if there's something happens, you're stuck. Same thing with like the Davenport area down like past Disney Springs. Beautiful area, beautiful houses. It's a they're still developing and whatnot down there. But again, you get down there on 27. If there's an accident and they shut the road down, you're screwed.
Yeah.
And it happens all the time.
Yeah, because everyone wants to go to going to Disney World.
I love small towns.
This is part of the reason why I'm going to the Philippines because I'm just done having to worry about driving. I don't give a damn. I will call Grab. I will jump in something and take my time. I don't care anymore.
Right.
They can have it. Y'all want to do 90 miles an hour down I-4? Go ahead. Y'all want to deal with FHP? Cool. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be like this.
Then you can go by and see Jeff at Paint the Trump and wave some flags.
I'm gonna be in the Philippines just chilling.
Less hustle in the castle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll be back in a second.
I miss Philippines so bad. Okay, Garrett.
Nobody
bothers you. Nobody bothers you. There's no traffic cops and all that other stuff. Everybody just lets you do what you want to do, unless you break the law or you cause an accident or you get in an accident. Then the police will show up. Other than that, nobody bothers you.
Yeah, Craig, you haven't been there in a while because they have a lot of the roadblocks and stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, since the COVID stuff. Yeah, they got.
Yeah. They can be real pricks.
I mean, I only ran the roadblocks a few times. That was when I was down in Mindanao, going from General Santos over to Palomaloc. Every now and then they'd have a roadblock, and it was funny because you see all the Filipinos without licenses stop and sit there and wait for the roadblock to end.
Yeah,
I remember once up in Bulacan, I was riding down the road and they were pulling all the motorcycles over, and I pulled over with them, and they just waved, "Come on, go on through us." I said, "Well, what? I got my license. Oh, we don't even. You're American. We know you illegal."
Wow.
I said, "How the hell you know that?"
Wow. Usually it's the other way around.
Well, that's what they did. They told me to go on. They didn't tell me to stop with the rest of them. And none of the guys could speak English anyway, so I guess I'll get the fucker out of here. But I showed them my license. They said, "Get out of here." Yes, sir.
Wow. So are you going back, Craig?
I wish, man. I wish if I ever get a little bit better and they get rid of this vax mandate, I might. But if they don't, probably not.
Right.
My wife isn't going to go either until I get rid of all that because she's not going to take that jab.
And your wife's Filipino, right?
Yeah. And if she goes back, if she goes back, it'll be to see family and stuff,
Yeah. Well, nice.
She's up for citizenship in April.
Wow. And all she had to do was cross the border. Go down to Texas. She would have been a citizen already.
Well, yeah. She came in. We were married for a couple of years. We'd been together for a few years, and we got married. And then I had to come back. And by the time she got back, we got through all the processing stuff and everything for her first visa. She didn't have to do the 2 or 3 year visa. They gave her the 10-year visa right off the bat. And so, in April, I think now she'll be eligible.
Nice.
And then after that, she starts the paperwork for the dual citizenship.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I told her I wouldn't want to give up my American citizenship for nobody, and I don't want her to give hers up either.
No. Now you guys have children?
No, not yet.
No.
I'm kind of messed up. I ain't really baby making material right now.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
because you're in a
stuck.
you're in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a buddy of mine he's in a wheelchair now. He he was in his pickup truck. He hit a tree, and now he's cruising around in 24s.
Damn. Yeah, I got a bone infection and it spread to both my artificial hips, and they haven't been able to kill the infection.
Did it happen in the Philippines or the United
Yeah,
States?
no, it happened over there. That's why I had to come back.
Wow. At least he got some real good medical care over here.
I guess so. They could have fixed it if they wanted to, but they just keep dicking around and ain't done nothing. They're supposed what they do when you get an infection like that, they're supposed to take all the hardware out and leave you in bed for like 2 months, 3 months, and pump you full of antibiotics and kill all the infection, then put you back together. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. So now they dick around and mess with one side, and the infection goes to the other side, and they mess with that side, it goes back to the other side. They've been doing this back and forth shit for 2 or 3 years now, and it just ain't doing anything.
They didn't try the stem cells on you?
No.
Because my buddy, he did the stem cells, and he can actually stand up now.
I can stand up. I just can't walk.
Well, he's in therapy, and they put the
right,
the boots.
This will be, if they put me back together, this will be the 3rd pair of artificial hips they put in me, and the bones whittling down. So I told him, I said, man, all this time, the technology you got, you could have took cells from me and went and grew me new bones. And put me back together whole, you know. They just look at me like I'm stupid. So I don't know.
It is. Well, just keep the faith.
Oh yeah, I do. I keep faith, and I keep being a pain in their ass. Sooner or later, they'll do something. Hopefully.
What do we hear in the Philippine report in the background?
Sorry. I'm doing like 15 different things right now on 3 different laptops.
Oh, okay. I was like,
talk about multitasking.
We get the Philippine.
Slow down.
Philippine Airlines.
No, I'm on this laptop.
You'll get a ticket for distracted driving.
No, if I could actually have an ultra wide monitor set up in my car, let me find a Crown Vic in the Philippines. It's going down. It's going down.
I get stuff from Monoprice right now.
Yeah.
And Monoprice got a sale like on the Curve 27-inch monitor.
I got a 29-inch monitor. It's not curved, but I'm taking it. I actually found a Pelican case that it'll fit in. But the news for today kind of threw a curveball into my plan because I wasn't expecting them to open so early. But now I got to order the case.
I'll pull up the Monoprice site. See if
how much? I bet the prices are going to be outrageous.
What, for the Pelican case?
No, to fly over.
It depends on when. It depends on when. Like if you fly May, I found one for just under $1,000.
Oh, that's cheap.
Now if you fly August, like I found one in August for $700 and some change.
Where you at, Will? ASAP ticket?
No, that was just Google, but I was going through Orbitz.
I flew on Ava Airlines the first time. I think it was $587 to get there, and it was like $68 or something like that from an onward ticket to Kuala Lumpur.
Right now,
good old days, and they never gonna be like that again, probably.
Well, see, the way I did it was I in my search parameters, I checked for one bag, economy, uh, and then I set it for one way, not round trip. One way.
You got to have an armored ticket though.
That's fine because then in another window, I'll set the onward ticket from say either Cebu or Manila to someplace like Taiwan.
Bali. Bali's a good short. Bali or Kuala Lumpur would be the two cheapest tickets, I think.
Yeah, just find the cheapest place. That don't matter where you're going because you ain't going.
Yeah, right. I still got it.
And what I'll do is I'll take it and I'll place it like 28 days out. Just take it and then book it for 28 days from the date of arrival.
Right.
So that way, when I get there, be like, yeah, there's my onward ticket. I'm going to this when I leave.
Exactly. That's all you need. And you just keep going back to immigration and re-upping your visa until you want to get a SRRV or whatever the hell it is. Or you
I got a long time before I can get an SRV. A long time.
Are you a veteran?
Yes.
You don't have any time.
Yes, I do. They changed it.
Really?
They changed the date. They changed the age. Yeah. They changed the age from 35 to 50.
Damn.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would already have that paperwork in process for that now.
I'm feeling like a silverback right about now.
But
I'm ready to roll.
But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about the special consideration for the SRV for
that courtesy.
That should be all you have to do.
Special courtesy.
Veteran with 2 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Honorable discharge.
They changed it.
It's all the way down to 1,500. Cha-ching.
14.
Well, 14 for the application, 15 to place in the bank.
That's right. Yeah. But even still, they changed the age from 35 to 50.
Yeah, you get a ways off. It's all right. I ain't got to worry about Jack. Well, Jack ain't here yet. Jack gone.
Well, Professor, you better make sure you're stocked up on your Viagra.
I ain't gonna need that. I ain't gonna need that of that Viagra.
I ain't gonna need that either. But I do have a stockpile if anybody needs some. So holla at your boy.
Don't
you
look
just
at
hang
me.
on to that because everybody, they would hang on to that because every street corner you walk by in the Philippines, they're gonna be 3 or 4 guys trying to sell it to you.
Oh,
Some bootleg shit. They ain't the real deal.
Yeah.
I got Levitra. They send me Levitra. I don't have the Viagra. They send me Levitra. And I got jingles of it. You know what that means. I ain't used it in 2 years. What the hell? It's just stockpiling.
Sound like me, Ron.
See, unfortunately, the Philippines don't have certain medical laws that we have here in Florida because there are some things that would be beneficial, some plant matter that would be very beneficial.
Oh yeah.
To the
you get in big trouble over there. Yeah. Look at this.
You can't even take TBD off. What we got there?
Monoprice 0G 27-inch curved gaming monitor. Yet 144 hertz HDR 22222. What site is that at?
Monoprice.
Huh.
Yep.
That's the monitor, right?
That's where I got one of my guitars and my tube amps.
Huh. Well, hey Garrett, whatever happened to Mr. Presley? I never seen him on here again.
I don't know. What's he up with? I haven't seen him either. He's not been on Facebook either because he normally gets me on Facebook Messenger. He's quiet on that as well.
Yeah, he's usually a very pleasant gentleman.
I don't know, man.
When my godmother came down here this weekend for she's from out of state, and she didn't know that I was planning to go to the Philippines, and so I met up with her for lunch on Sunday and was like, So you're probably gonna think I've gone right out of my tree. And when I told him the news, he was just like, "Oh, that's awesome." Just completely took me by surprise. I'm like,
Wow. Now, where are you originally from? New York?
Jersey.
Oh, close.
Yeah, I mean, I spent a bunch of time in New York. I get bored, take the PATH train up to the city.
Right. Yeah.
The thing I kicked my ass off and I kicked myself in the ass about all the time, Will, is that I didn't do it before. I waited till late in life to do it. And I was disabled. I was disabled collecting a check back when I was in my 30s. I should have got on that damn plane and went. You know?
See, I'm 37 now. I'm about to turn 38 in May, and it's just because here's my whole thing. Like I tried, I was married. Getting it was like tried to get the house, tried to have a house, and tried to do the American dream thing, and it's like I'm breaking my neck, busting
Yeah, it
my
don't hardly exist
balls
anymore, brother.
to do all of this stuff, and it's not panning out. So I just stopped. And I was like, let me take a different approach. Started doing other things. I'm like, I'm not going to continue to stress myself out. And
Yeah.
I get headaches enough. I don't need to add to it
Killing
because,
yourself.
yeah, I'm like,
Trying to
I'm
make other
literally,
people happy.
exactly. I'm like, I'm literally killing myself. Like,
Living
something's got to
somebody
give.
else's dream. Hell with that. You go live your own dream, brother.
It got to a point where I'm like, let me look into other countries because I've wanted to travel. And then it was like, well, in order to do that, the first thing I got to do is get a passport. So I got the passport and was like,
There you go. I was living in the high desert, Arizona, with a big old paper grocery bag full of freaking VA drugs and stuff, and they had me so messed up. Finally, I just thought one day, look, man, you gotta quit this. You're gonna die out here. Besides all the other stuff I was doing, I threw everything in a burn barrel and let that shit burn. And I went crazy in the desert for about a month, running around butt naked and everything else. And came down. I moved off my property to Flagstaff, Arizona. Moved into a hotel. Went to the post office and signed up for my damn passport. And when my passport came in 2 days later, my birth certificate came back, and I started looking online, bought my ticket. I was out of there.
see,
Flagstaff. You were in where the money is.
well, Orlando's becoming a big IT hub now. But yeah, it's just the cost of living here is going up, and it's like I have an opportunity to literally just GTFO. Why not do it now?
Yeah.
And instead of waiting and trying to do it later, and then missing out. I'm like, this is a
If you
gold.
got you can work online over there.
Exactly.
You haven't seen
Exactly.
the inflection of the increase of illegal immigrants coming in
Into what, Florida?
Florida.
I know, because they're shipping them from Texas,
right,
and
Florida, New York, all over the place.
Yeah, New York. They're sending, especially down to Florida. All the red states. They're sending them by the thousands.
Yeah, by the plane loads and bus loads. Yep.
Yeah.
DeSantis said he was going to start sending them all to Delaware. Pack them all up in buses and send them to Delaware.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not worried about. I was never worried about none of that stuff. Just like this whole pandemic thing. Like, here's the other thing. I don't get sick. I haven't been sick. Like, haven't had a viral cold or flu or none of that. 27, 28 years.
There you go.
Yep.
December of this year. Well, December technically last year.
Right.
2021. All of a sudden, all of a sudden I get sick. Strangest thing. I've gotten a vaccine. So I'm like, what's going on? And it was the weirdest thing. So first thing I do is I go to the VA. Let me get tested for COVID. they do that daggone RT-PCR test. I don't care who the hell told them that they needed to go that far up your daggone cranium. What are you trying to get, a brain sample?
Yeah,
That one they want.
I asked my doctor if he could give me a blood test, see if I already had it. He said, "No, there's no such test." What do you mean there's no test? He said, there ain't
That's a
no
lie. That's a lie because they're doing it and they're calling it the antigen test.
Eli.
Mm-hmm.
But I get the test done, comes back negative. They give me some medicine, send me home. Cool. I'm still not feeling well. Cough gets worse. A couple of days later, same day, same week, I go back to the VA hospital. I go to the ER this time. They do another COVID test. They say, well, we're going to do another COVID test because maybe it's been 4 days. Maybe, it manifested itself or whatever. We're going to do another one. Here we go. Use the other nostril. Negative. Now, here's the interesting thing, though. I got a text from both COVID tests from the Florida Department of Health.
Mm-hmm.
What was interesting is I don't have a local number, and two, I'm like, why in the heck is the Florida Department of Health sending me a text? I get the text, it's a link. I open up the link, and I kid you not, and if anybody has had a COVID, goes and get a COVID test done, you're probably going to end up with the same thing. It's going to send you to some link. Where the heck is this
Put
thing?
you on a list, huh?
It's a here we go. It sends me to some Healthy Together app.
Oh, what?
Right.
Health and Together.
Goes to
Let me
some.
blow that up.
Goes to some Health Together app. Right. So when I click on it, it shows you your test results and the date.
Huh.
Now, I already knew what my results was because I could simply just go to the VA and log into my VA stuff and see what the results were because that's how the VA is. You can view your vitals and all of that stuff on my Healthy Vet or whatever. But I'm just like, that's interesting.
The VA is not supposed to be sharing that kind of information either.
Well, they said it's a requirement. I asked the VA about that. They said there's a requirement to share it with the public, with the Department of Health, because it is a pandemic. That's why this happened. Now, when you click on the results, it will literally show your first and last name, your phone number, your date of birth, the test date, the test type. Then it'll say you tested either negative or positive for COVID-19. Then it'll tell you some next steps, and that's it.
When I first started going to the VA, they kept your medical and your psychological records separate.
Yeah.
Your medical doctors never saw your psychological record, and your psychological doctors didn't see your medical record.
Right.
And neither did the staff.
Now it's
a few years after that, I went in, and the damn secretary for the medical doctors sitting there reading my mental record, What the hell is all this about?
I don't know.
Is that a bird?
Oh no, she's looking at a show. She's looking at a show with a guy with a mongoose sticking out the window.
I was gonna say I used to have a few. I used to have a few macaws that sounded like macaw.
Oh, that's her laugh.
She talks to the TV a lot, Greg.
Oh yeah. Don't go in there. Don't go. Don't. I told you.
Just as well she's in America because she wouldn't see all that stuff back home. That's one
Yeah.
thing about I noticed when I was living in America. Jesus, so many stations.
Yeah. We don't have cable.
Thousands.
So.
Well, my uncle on his place, he had a satellite dish
Yeah.
that would rotate.
Yeah, that's
So he picks up different satellites for
Right.
different
Yeah.
channels or whatever. Thousands upon
Oh
thousands
yeah,
of
he had one
channels.
of these scramblers.
yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah,
See that's old school now.
Yeah,
Everyone
that
just
is
yeah, I know.
because
This was in the
I think they're
the
even illegal
eighties.
now.
80s.
yeah.
Well, it was on private property. It was on a ranch, so you
Right.
couldn't
Yeah.
even
But
see
yeah.
it from the road.
Right. You pick up stations in all over the world, everything in the world,
He
all
just had,
TV communications.
Yeah.
yeah, well, he's gone now anyway.
Yeah, all you need now is just to get internet. You get yourself
Well, I'm
you
talking
get
about like 80s, 70s, 80s
Yeah.
when
no. I'm
TV.
saying
80s.
I'm saying now you get a Fire Stick and
Mhm.
you put in your program, you jailbreak it. You
Mhm.
get every movie that's out in the movie theaters.
Yeah.
You get I probably have like 400 different
Well, we
movie
got
channels.
one of them Fire Sticks, and it's supposed to be jailbroke, but we never could figure out how to hook up the VPN to it for it.
Yeah,
So
it's
because
real. They're real easy. I mean, you can go right on YouTube and they'll give you a code.
I mean, I use ExpressVPN for my devices, but um, like I said, I've been trying this one out. I like it so far. So when I do get to the Philippines, I'm gonna continue to use it because there's tons of VPN programs out there. Um,
Will get you a Magic Jack before you go.
I'm not dead. Nah, I don't need that. I use WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you got to call up, you got to call in government or anything like any important people with the government or anything, Magic Jack is pretty good for having a local phone number.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's right.
Because it's hard to connect from the Philippines to here, and it's really hard, and it's expensive.
Well, I was gonna keep my AT&T. I was gonna keep my AT&T service.
We'll just get a Magic Jack that way you connect right to your AT&T service and go anywhere you want to. I don't
Well,
know how it works. I don't know how it works connecting to them from way over there.
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. My iPhone supports two SIMs. It currently is running two SIMs because I have two lines on my phone. I actually had two phones and then I cracked the screen on my Note 10. I'm still a bit pissed about it. I gotta go get the screen fixed. I gotta send it to Samsung. But I took the SIM out of my Note 10 and had it put into my iPhone. So now my Note 10 is unlocked. I can use that one anywhere in the world. I basically was going to keep both phones, keep these lines open simply because of the contract. Once the contract's up, then I was going to cancel it. That way, I have both phones unlocked instead of just one.
Mhm.
Um, to keep the US line, and you're right, I am going to get Magic Jack. I have to get a Globe or a Smart SIM card, like ASAP. I've been trying to see if I can get one online and get it shipped here, but
Look.
I've been unsuccessful.
You got a couple Filipino communities right around Orlando. You should be able to get one of them people and find out how to get it.
The only ones I've actually found is Koreans.
Oh, they got Filipinos around Orlando.
I mean, I've
found the Asian market.
I haven't found one. Then again, I don't get out much.
You gotta go explore, brother.
Yeah,
I don't get out much.
Well, in Orlando, they have tons of those flea markets, and they sell all that stuff there. You know, they're Filipinos, Mexicans. I mean, that's a big thing over in Orlando.
You might be able to buy that off of Amazon. Ain't no damn telling.
Nah, I tried. Just like I gotta go through satellite phone store to get me another SIM card for my satellite phone before I go.
Oh yeah, them set cards ain't cheap.
No, they're not. But they work. The sat phones work everywhere.
Yeah, boy.
Long as you got a line of sight to the sky, you're good.
I was peeping one just for the Philippines, just one card, $5K. I'm like, snap.
No, if the SIM card cost $5K, it must have came with the phone and with the plan.
Yeah.
Okay, there's
Yeah. You know, I ain't just get the SIM card.
because the model that I have is the 9505. It's an older model. It's a freaking brick. Like you throw that thing at somebody. Look, you hit somebody upside their head with that shit, you going to jail for attempted manslaughter.
With a deadly weapon.
Maybe. Bring me power bank, please.
I just got off the phone with the VA trying to schedule my vaccinations, right?
Yeah.
And he's saying, well, you know you have to get your vaccinations with a scheduled appointment with your primary care provider. I'm like, he said, well, it'd just be quicker to go to your local grocery store and go to the drug.
I found where you could buy a load, but
Yeah, you can get them done in the supermarkets over there. I saw that.
Yeah.
I found where you could buy a load, but I don't see the SIM card.
You hit somebody with this thing, you going to jail. You going to jail.
Is that a walkie-talkie?
Before you throw it, ask yourself the question: firing squad or lethal injection?
I think I'd take the firing squad every time.
Me too. You know, the brother just got executed. He asked for firing squad, and they gave him lethal.
That looks like an old net. What's that? What was that called?
Nokia.
Is that a satellite phone or a shortwave radio transceiver?
Satellite phone.
That's that phone. That's Nokia.
The Nextel phones.
The good old sat phone.
You run into some money when you dial up a number on that. You're talking about money.
I'm inside the house, so it's not going to pick up the signal. And the SIM card's old, but
is that an Obama phone?
That's Nokia. Will?
No, it's a sat phone.
It's just a plain sat phone.
Okay.
Yeah, but Nokia must be the manufacturer.
Wow.
Iridium.
Damn.
Never even heard of that name.
Look at that antenna. That's a kickstand.
Cellular.
Yeah.
Elkton, Maryland.
You want to
As long as it works.
You want to reach China with that antenna.
I'm dying.
I mean, it's a satellite phone. You can use it everywhere in the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Satellitephonestore.com.
Well, wait till Elon Musk puts
MonkeyWorks advertises them. Satellite phone store.
Yep.
MonkeyWorks advertises them. Yeah. How much did damn things cost?
I paid about $1,400 for it back in 2007, 2008, 2008.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it was 2008 because it was right after the Captain Phillips incident from Maersk, Alabama, when we rescued Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
I ordered it right after that incident because I was there.
That's the thing I had when the shit
right after that, because the MRSAT system we had on our ship sucked like ass. Our comms were freaking horrible. I remember asking our which happened to be my department head. I was like, Ops, I know we have a sat phone for the ship, for the ship's company. Would it be possible for me to order one for myself and use? And yes, I understand about OPSEC. He's like, buy whatever you want. Just remember OPSEC. Yes, sir. I went right downstairs to the COC and ordered it. A week and a half later, when we pulled into the port of Bahrain and Manama, Bahrain, it was on a pier in the mail waiting for us.
Nice one.
Wow.
Yeah, I see your Iridium 9555.
They got a Pan Asia SIM.
Now they got some really expensive ones with some more features, but that was like the most basic one they had back then. And that's all I needed. I just needed it to make calls.
That's all.
So you got to meet Captain Phillips?
I didn't meet him personally, no.
Oh, okay. Because I
was there.
I actually got to meet him because where I live is where he's based out of.
Nice.
Right out of the Cape Cod Canal. He's in the Maritime Academy.
I didn't actually personally meet him. I was on the USS Halliburton We were the second ship that got called down to the scene because the USS Bainbridge was the first one on the scene when that incident jumped off.
Right.
The USS Boxer, which was
with
the
a
aircraft carrier that the media called it, which was basically an amphib that came because they used their equipment to haul the life raft out of the water.
Right. That and I'll tell
Yeah.
you that the way that they did the movie, I asked them. I said, "How did you think they portrayed you?" And they said they did it
Is
very
that
very
Amazon?
well on.
Yep.
International SIM card.
Oh. Yes, I need that.
Use it anywhere.
I could use that now because with Globe or Smart, I could use Gcash.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you?
If it can be found, I'll find
it.
Nice. Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough.
Or you put the wording wrong or different,
Yep, that's the thing. Just like with Google.
I just looked up Globe SIM card in the USA, and I went to Amazon and I looked. I didn't see Globe, but it went around and finally found them.
Yeah, Jack tried to send me a couple of links to these live streams a few times, but I was either in class or at work. It was always bad timing.
Yeah, he usually picks a pretty good time now.
Yeah, no, it's just for me. It was usually bad timing because usually during the week, like now, I would usually be in class or in labs.
Oh, so what university go to? Orlando?
No, I'm actually going to the school New Horizons. New Horizons down here in Orlando for IT certifications. My CCNA class got delayed. It actually got rescheduled 3 different times. I think the instructor, there was a scheduling conflict, and then he got sick. So,
Are you talking about Verizon Wireless and home internet and all that?
what the school?
Yeah, that we going?
No. The name of the school is called New Horizon.
Oh, New Horizon. Okay, I thought you said Verizon. I was gonna say Verizon. I had to deal with those motherfuckers today.
Oh Lord, they're the worst.
Yeah, I couldn't even. I'm trying to pay my fucking bill for the month, and they give me the freaking runaround. I got an app. Every month I try to use the app, and you got to do the whole thing over, and you gotta just a bitch. And I said all I want to do is pay my $90 a month for my Wi-Fi, and then it eventually they I get a tech on there, and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing, so I have
None
to
of
pay.
them kids.
It's all I pay.
No, these are all adults. This guy was from. This guy lived. This guy lived in New York, and they're all working out of their homes. Once he got off the phone, I just said, you know what, I'll figure it out, which I did.
All right.
Just want to pay your damn bill.
I got my sisters on auto pay, so she don't have to worry about it.
Well, that's what I am too. But the thing is, I have a few cards, promotions that I received.
That's on eBay, Will.
Nice. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go move my car.
Hope everything comes out right.
Apparently,
careful.
Apparently, no. I just gotta go move my car. Apparently, I'm in the street and there's some emergency vehicles that need to get by. My car's lowered, so I just kind of parked on an angle right in front of the driveway, so I'm halfway in the middle of the street.
Could be another police shooting.
Not right here. Not right here. There's way too many of my neighbors that's gun owners.
They've been shooting them left and right in Texas.
Yeah, but
I love that guy. Guy. Was it Sheriff Brady?
Yeah, Wayne Brady, the governor for Polk County.
The sheriff.
Yeah.
He
Hold
said,
on, I'll be right back.
We'll shoot you full of holes.
Yeah.
Crazy about that.
Yeah. What? Yeah, Craig. What was it yesterday? Three officers got shot.
Damn.
In Houston.
Yeah, that's crazy. Two of them the night before in New York. One of them died.
Then in Houston, 2 days before that, there was 2 cops that were killed in the same force.
Yeah, it's war on cops now, man. I don't know why anybody ever want to be a cop now.
Well, most of them,
God bless them.
Most of them are with the cartel.
Yeah, they just let them run across the border like rabbits.
Yeah, so
and they expect everything, and they got the defund the police bullshit and all that. It's insane. They're trying to just collapse America.
Yeah, they got the AR-15 from America, and they're all filled in Mexico.
I'll tell you what, though, when the government finally goes down and there ain't nothing but American gun owners left, everybody better watch out.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna be here.
When they turn, I heard that, Ronald. Is when they turn all them rednecks loose.
Biden wants to take away the second.
It's gonna be a cleanup. It's gonna be a mop-up situation. Ain't
Biden
gonna be
wants
taking
to
no
take
prisoners.
away the Second Amendment.
Yeah, they trying, but they ain't gonna do it. They'll never get away with that.
No. They'll get shot trying.
Yep, that'll start the Civil War right there.
Yeah, he's just a pinhead, and he's got Schumer and Pelosi running the show.
You got Biden running the show.
Exactly.
Obama sitting in his basement like he talked about with his sweats on, talking in his ear.
You must listen to Will Johnson. Will Johnson. He calls him Obama.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean he lives not too far from where I am. He lives in Martha's Vineyard, and they were talking about some kind of bullshit that his wife.
They all talking about the world's gonna end, the sea's gonna rise 20 feet, and all this other shit. So they go spend a bunch of $1 million on a freaking beachfront house.
Oh yeah. The house that he's got is shit. It's like $28 million.
Like the guy on I can't remember what video it was, but he said, "You think the world's gonna end? Why you say that? People are still getting 30-year mortgages and all this other stuff."
Hey Minzy, how are you?
With Mark. No.
Minzy, not Mindy.
I know.
I know. I'm picking at you.
Close enough. Hey, when I'm in the Philippines, I watch a lot of the old shows that they have.
That's what I love about the Philippines too. It's like 30 years in the past.
Yeah, you get Mork and Mindy, you get McKill's Navy.
Well, I mean, just the culture too. It's
yeah,
old, everything's old school.
They used to watch a lot of the American shows like Tom and Jerry did, and that's how they learned how to speak English. But now they're watching a lot of South Korean.
Oh yeah, well the Korean soap operas are
they're so popular. It's like, with my girlfriend that lives there, and then other girlfriends that I had up in Barrio Barreto.
Yeah,
you go in their house, and the whole family would be watching, Korean.
Kathy still watches the Philippine soap opera sometimes. She got her dramas she watches.
Yeah,
but she watched them online. I think
but they're speaking Tagalog. The other
she
one
understands Tagalog. She speaks Tagalog and the sign.
Yeah,
I don't understand it. I'm not interested in soap operas, really.
Yeah, but it's amazing how Tom and Jerry, those little cartoon characters, taught so many people to speak English around the world.
Yep.
Who's got music on?
Kathy, turn it down, please.
Sorry, I just had to mute that because I got a copyright.
You're not even up to 1,000 subscribers, though, right?
No, but I still don't want a copyright strike.
Get one of those.
You can't hear it anymore, Gareth?
Yeah, fine. I muted you anyway.
Well, it's about that time for us to go to the dungeon.
You got to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking because we've done 3.5 hours. So
Yep.
So I'm going to
Let's
say,
go.
everybody in the background, thank you for joining us. I'm going to drop the link if you want to come up on the panel. Come up on the panel.
We got room for a couple more.
How many
I can-
people do you, do you
10.
have, Garrett? 10 watching?
No,
No,
we got
I've-
room for 3 more to come up on the panel if they want to.
Yeah, I've got space for 3 more. So
Yeah,
if
I
they
don't know
wanna
what
come up-
I don't know what happened to that kid Corey. He disappeared.
I blocked him.
We got blood again.
Who, Corey?
Colin.
No, not Corey. I blocked what's
Colin.
his name?
Oh, Maximus.
Colin.
No.
The kid.
The kids.
Colin. He couldn't tell if he was 10 years old or 17 or
Colin.
19 or
Yeah.
going to college or grammar school or whatever.
He says he's going to Canada, then he's going to college tomorrow and all this shit. I just blocked him.
He's 17 and he's 10.
Yeah.
And he's 19 and all this shit.
Somebody trying to start shit.
Right.
Well, that's what Missy has on her channel. She has some kid that she uses the mothers, and the kid says she's 9 years old.
Oh shit!
And she allows her on.
Well, if she doesn't have real big adult content, it's okay. But we
Yeah,
talk
but
like
if
we
they're
talk like
using it-
30-old sailors and shit. You know, we don't need that stuff around.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hope my sister doesn't let the kids, her kids, watch my stuff. They can watch the videos because I do get texts from my nephew saying that they've watched the video, but
yeah,
I
that's
presume they watch them through my sister's YouTube channel, not theirs, because I have it set at 18. So there's nothing more I can do about it other than that. But I do get texts from the kids, so I presume it's.
Well, you keep it pretty clean. Yours is pretty clean on this, anyways.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of the language. I mean,
yeah, we have our moments, but for the most part, it is pretty clean.
Well, it depends.
We have somewhat self-control,
Depends
unless
if
somebody gets really, really drunk.
It depends if we want to do something with a dialect. You know, we can do like instead of fuck, we can do shag and.
Yeah,
I've already done that.
Yeah, if you're typing and you hit a dirty word, it times you out automatically.
Yeah. I've already done that, but there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
So like as long as my
Found
sister doesn't show.
under carnal knowledge.
But I mean, I told my sister, don't let them watch these. They can watch the other videos, but don't let them watch these. So
I just had some of your favorite food, Garrett.
Which one?
Helper?
Homemade calzone.
Oh,
what's that?
Italian calzone, man.
No, I don't know.
Pizza. It's like a folded up pizza with everything in it.
Yeah, it's all handmade. It's made by Uno.
Oh no, Garrett's favorite's hamburger helper.
Hamburger helper.
Yeah, chili mag.
I use 2 boxes.
I know.
If they ever want to get Garrett, they're just going to leave a box of hamburger helper at the end of the driveway.
Wow.
Leave a case of it out there, and they get away with a scope and get him when he comes out. Like a squirrel leaving nuts out.
I've got 14 boxes of hamburger helper downstairs.
Woo!
Wow.
And I've got about 40 boxes of mac and cheese.
Does your parents like it too, Garrett?
No. You kidding me?
They don't like the hamburger helper?
They like that good proper English cooking, huh, Gareth?
Carry all folks. They don't want no
Irish cooking.
They don't want that. They want the shepherd's pie.
No, they don't even eat that, man. Nope.
Good proper Irish cooking, huh?
Rocky, they're in their 80s. They can't be eating that shit.
Oh, I thought they'd still be eating shepherd pie.
No.
Wow.
No.
Shit, when you get the 80s, you might as well eat whatever you want to.
So when you're, I know people in their 80s and they're still eating steak and potatoes and they're not
a roast on a Sunday.
Oh, so
be it beef or lamb.
Yeah, so they're still eating good.
But they don't eat junk food. No,
you can't find good lamb over here, guys. And if you do, it's
mostly fish.
Well.
My old man gets a lot of fish from the fish store, and then gets buys a lot of it and then freezes it and then
Yeah.
just takes it out.
Yeah, if your old man can play golf every day, he's doing really good.
Yeah, boy.
Well, it's 3 times a week. Like he was out playing today.
I don't do.
Is he walking the course, guys?
Pardon?
Is he walking the course?
No, he's in the buggy.
Oh, okay. Still, that's good.
His club has buggies, so he
That's
uses
still good. Be
buggies.
getting in and out that thing all day long.
I only do shit 3 times a week. So
Well, I mean, he's addicted. He's addicted to golf. He watches it. He plays it.
I like watching it. I do.
Not my cup. I had lessons when I was a kid. It was not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me end this here anyway, and then say goodnight to everybody in the background. Michael, the
Good
link
night,
is on.
everybody. Now is Michael still without power? And
No. He has power and water. He has power and water, but his internet is bad.
Yeah, because he's still in Southern Leyte, right?
Roger.
Yeah.
Michael, the link is on your phone already, so you can come in and out whenever you want. You have the link.
Hold up, Minzy.
Minzy, if you want to come up on the panel,
That Lindsay
click the link there.
That Lindsay
'cause we're-
Buckingham?
I don't know her last name. It's Minzy TV. She's one of my subscribers.
Well, you know who Lindsay Buckingham is.
Nope.
You don't?
Nope.
Come on.
Lindsey Buckingham. He's a guitarist for the Fleetwood Mac.
You got it.
Was. I don't know if he is or not now.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody in the background. Thanks for joining us. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you can give me a thumbs up,
please. Good night, everybody.
Don't forget to hit the like.
Hit the like button, thumbs up, and
Subscribe.
yeah. All right.
I'll come back now. You hear?
And don't forget the PayPal.
No, it's buy me a coffee. It's buy me a coffee.
Buy me a coffee. That's a good one.
Yeah, Merlina bought me one. Merlina, Michael's wife, bought me a coffee during the week. Last Tuesday.
Well, that's good. That's enough for a pint.
Anyway, the next live is on Tuesday. It's already set up, so you can go over to my channel and click the reminder. And we'll catch you on that one. So I want to say goodnight to everybody in the background. Take care. Catch you on the next one.
Good night, everybody.
A river called Derchi.
How about